From Anderson County High School, we bid you a very pleasant good evening and welcome you to 2024 Elizabethton Cyclone football. Round 2 of the Class 4A TSSAA playoffs should be a dandy tonight. We've been here before. We've won some, we've lost some. We bring it to you tonight from a 53-degree Anderson County High School. And again, it's, as the late John Ward would say, it's football time in Tennessee. It's football time in Elizabethton, and we are joined by our director of schools, and I call him Coach Richard Van Huss. Great drive down, Coach. We got our bellies full. We ate like we ate like kings. We were joined by a very pretty young lady today. I think her name is Bailey Van Huss.
That'd be correct.
Apple of her daddy's eye, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, we're here ready to go. It's a great night for football. The weather's perfect. Anderson County, of course, has been a thorn on our side. We've been a thorn on their side. It's one of those building great rivalries. And here we go again, another round. This will be the sixth time we played them in the playoffs. We are 1-4. Sixth time we played them down here. Sixth time total. We're 1-4, and so we've lost 2 in a row. Here last year, 21-7 to stop our season. Then 2 years ago, to lose here 30-24. We are in those playoff games. We're scoring 24 and giving up 30. All that sounds good for a broadcaster, and so we get ready to break it down for you. But bottom line is we're here. We did a heck of a job last week, down 13-0 and put up 14 unanswered and beat a very good Fulton team to earn the right to come here. The Mavericks were thrashing Northview Academy out of our conference, out of our region, 56-7. So stage is set. Mavericks 9-1, Cyclones 7-3, and it's here we go again. Another chapter in this great rivalry.
Yeah, when you get to this point in the playoffs, everyone you play, they're going to be a talented football team, and Anderson County is certainly fits that bill. They have a senior-laden team and have had an outstanding season, and Cyclones have had their ups and downs, but again, we're here in the second round, and both teams are ready to go. We're going to come out and perform the best, and looking forward to a great football game tonight.
Let's take a look at what's going on in 4A football across the state. Of course, Greenville will be hosting at 8-2, Gibbs at 10-1. That should be a very interesting matchup. We'll keep tabs on that when the winner will get the winner of this game next Friday night in Greenville. But if Gibbs wins, then I guess we would be at home, right? We'd be there.
Yeah, it looks like whoever, I think it's one of those things where it moves west. If two teams have the same record coming or the same seeding coming out of their conference, then it's going to move to the west. Other than that, it's probably going to be based on the seeding. The higher seeded team will host.
So you look at that game, then, of course, our game here. Then you have Loudon hosting White County tonight. Loudon 11-0, White County 9-2. Elsewhere across the great state of Tennessee in 4A football, Upperman at 11-0. The Bees will host Macon County 9-2. Marshall County at home 11-0 against Station Camp 6-5, who upset Jackson Northside last week. They were the lower seed and won that game. Pearl Cone 8-3. Chester County 8-3 tonight, playing in Chester County. Dyer County at 10-1, hosting Crockett County at 8-3. And the last game across the great state of Tennessee in 4A, Melrose at 7-3, hosting Haywood. We played Haywood back in 2021. Or 2020. I get them all. They all run together. 2021 for the state championship. So Haywood 8-3 will be at Melrose, who is 7-3 tonight. Winners move on. Losers are eliminated. So there's your bracketing for tonight. Of course, the one we're focusing on is here. Our other local teams. Dobbins Bennett hosting Knox Beard tonight. Scienceville will be in Maryville to battle the Rebels, and Unicoi County will be hosting Gatlinburg-Pittman. That's the only team still left in northeast Tennessee up in our neck of the woods. And tonight you come in and see our football team. We're averaging 33 points a game. We're giving up 16. The Anderson County Mavericks averaging 42 a game and giving up 15. So this is a high-powered offense. They can go, and we'll talk about their individuals a little bit later in the pregame. But, again, this is a very, very good football team, no question. We're going to have our hands full. They're going to have their hands full with us because we tend to rise to the occasion, and so that's what we want. Come down tonight and show a little Cyclone pride, and we're playing a very good football team tonight.
Yeah, we are, and the thing I love about both of these communities, they both respect each other's programs so much. The junior high programs play each other and scrimmage early in the season because they know that they're going to get a good measuring stick for their players as well. And so a lot of respect both ways here, and looking forward again to a great contest tonight.
For our great program, it's game number 1,055. We are 662 wins, 365 losses, and 27 wins in our storied and tradition-rich history of Elizabethton High School football. Sean Whitney's 18th season, 168 wins, 52 losses. His grandfather, the late Coach Dave Ryder, at 173. So Sean is 5 to tie. Is that right? Five to tie and 6 to be the all-time winningest coach in Cyclone football. Sean in the playoffs as our head coach, 33-13. So there you go. And so we do it well under his tutelage, and so we're looking for a big game tonight. Got to have a big game. Let's run down our schedule. We'll take a look at Anderson County so we'll take a break. We lose to Science Hill 35-14. Morristown was canceled, never made up because of the weather, because of the lightning that night. We got on a 4-game winning streak. We beat Granger 57-6, beat Cherokee 41-13, shut out Daniel Boone at East Tennessee State 42-0, beat Sullivan East Dare 43-6. We lose to Dobbins Minute, played at Science Hill that night, 28-21. Then we beat Northview Academy 49-20. We shut out Volunteer 42-0. We lose to Greenville in the regional championship 41-7. And last week, as we told you, we came from behind, which was really a gut check game. We're down 13-0. They were having their way, and all of a sudden we flipped the switch. Justice Wallen kind of prevailed and kind of led us to the victory. We scored 14 unanswered to beat them last week.
Yeah, again, that was a tough game for the Cyclones coming off that loss to Greenville. But, again, they were able to regroup and get the victory. And at this point in the season, again, it's all about just survive and advance, and that's what the Cyclones did.
Anderson County's only loss was at Knox West, 30-27. They ruled off wins at Knox Powell, beat them by 3, beat Bearden by 17. They beat Fulton 48-27. They beat Seymour 56-12. They beat Carter 42-7. They beat Clinton 40-7. They went to Gibbs and beat them 49-6. They beat South Doyle 47-13. And last week, Northview Academy 56-7. They're 9-1. We're 7-3. They only lost to Knox West, who's still in the playoffs. So again, a very talented football team, and it starts and stops behind the young man, the quarterback. His name is, and he's a dandy. They always have a good one down here. Landon Hensley, 2,273 yards in 10 games. You can do the math. He's averaging 227 a game in the air. Trent Strickland, Israel Small, and Evan Pyatt lead the receiving. Strickland, 660 yards. Small, 536. Pyatt, 475 receiving. The running back, Waylon LaRue, remember him a couple of years ago, 1,569 yards with 22 touchdowns. So they're balanced. They can score a lot of points, and they got a lot of weapons offensively.
Yeah, they sure do. The Cyclone defense will have their hands full tonight, certainly. And again, as you can tell by those stats, it's a very balanced football team offensively. They can beat you multiple ways. So the Cyclones will have to have their A game on defense tonight to keep this one close.
Hello to Larry Peters in Pasco, Washington State. Probably the farthest Cyclone watching tonight. Rick Ranson down in Pensacola watching. Thank you, or listening. We're audio only tonight. Thank you. Mary Calhoun, Matt Whitehead, Joe Gross, Adeline Hyder. I can't get to all you guys, but thank you. Patty Simmerly, Bernice Arnold, Loretta Sanders in Union, South Carolina. Hello, lady. How are you? Judy Richardson. Appreciate you all very, very much. Some of the folks watching the broadcast, I keep saying watching, listening to the broadcast, were spoiled. We normally have audio video. Tonight's audio only. You win, you're back home a little closer next Friday night. It'll be either Greenville or if Gibbs will pull off the upset, then I think we may be at home, but we'll worry about that after we see what happens here tonight. We'll be right back after this. Our pregame show brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. What'd you get, turkey or ham last year at Phil's?
Turkey.
Smoked.
And it was smoking good, too. Smoking good.
I like a man. Where's my bell? Where's my rim shot? I like a man that says smoking good on that smoked turkey. We'll tell you all about how you can get yours ordered. 349-6437 at Phil's Dream Pit. Oh, they are hickory smoked all about 12 hours at a time. Come out of there, that turkey, I mean, you can slice it. It just kind of crumbles off the knife.
It's so moist.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's unbelievable. It really is that good. And so we are hello, Rob Stennett, listening down in Florida. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Again, Phil's Dream Pit will tell you more about it right after this. We've got basketball starting too tonight. Here's someone to tell you about it. Pregame show continues from Anderson County. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone football. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday tonight from John Treadway Gymnasium for the season opener of Cyclone basketball here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. As the Cyclones host Cocke County. Lady Cyclones at 6:30, the boys to follow at 8 o'clock. Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabethton.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back at Anderson County High School, let's tell you about those hams real quick. We'll get into the personnel for Anderson County. The spiral cut hams, 349-6437. You can order them now. And again, when you pick them up either Tuesday or on Thanksgiving Eve, 8 to 9 pounds, serves 10, starts at $84.99. The spiral cut ham sliced, hickory smoked all night long in the smoker right behind the store. 9 to 10 pounds, serves 12 for $94.99. 10 to 11 pounds serves 14, and the 11 to 12 pounds serves 16, folks. That's the spiral cut hams. Then you got the boneless unsliced hams. 2 to 3 pounds serves 6 for $39.99. And the 3 to 4 pounds serves 8 for $50 or $49.99. Then the Richard Van Huss endorsed smoked turkey breast. Make a bulldog break his chain with it.
You have my mic turned off. You knew I was going to be licking my lips over here.
Make a bulldog break his chain. I'm here to tell you it's good stuff. Smoked turkey breast serves 8 for $44.99. The smoked turkey breast serves 12 for, thank you, sir, serves 12 for $59.99. 349-6437. Seriously, can't go wrong. Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. They're doing it, and they sell so many, get a refrigerated trailer out in front to deliver them when they come in, and you'll order now, you'll pick them up either next Tuesday, which is hard to believe, or Thanksgiving Eve next Wednesday. We've played them down here 5 times. We go back to 2017. We lose it 38-21. 2018, we lost here 54-21. That's the night I was down on the sideline, and that was the night we came back home, and Sean Witten said, we're going to sell out, we're going to recommit, we're going to refocus, and we did. We came down here in 2021, our state championship year, and beat them 45-7. Lost down here 2 years ago, 30-24, and lost down here last year, 21-7. So it's on the bulletin board. Don't have to say much at all. When you mention either Greenville or, in this case, Anderson County, it gets all the Cyclone football players' attention pretty quick.
Absolutely. When if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best, and certainly, us included, those 3 teams have kind of ruled for a football for several years across the state, and that certainly may be the case again this year as well.
They're a big football team. How big are they? I'm glad you asked. We'll start with the Anderson County starting offense up front. The center goes 6'4", 280, Ty Murphy. Right guard, 6', 220, number 59, Luke Carroll. Of course, you can't see the numbers tonight, but Luke Carroll, he'll wear 59. Then you go right tackle, Dorton, 6'6", 300-pounder. Eli Dorton. Hoss. What year is that young man, by the way? He is number 52. Eli Dorton is a senior. 6'6", 300. Left guard, you'll go with a 6', 265, Jeremy Hall. At a left tackle, 6'1", 190. That would be Jackson Hill. A little bit more, quote-unquote, normal, but still on that right side, and I guarantee you're going to see him run that ball tonight. You have a center, 6'4", 280. Right guard, 6', 220. Right tackle, 6'6", 300. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction, much like the presidential election when we called that one. I'm going to say they're going to run that ball to the right a lot tonight behind 6'4", 6 foot, and 6'6".
If they're smart, that's what they'll do.
Absolutely, no question. And so that'll be our job to stop them and bow up and see if we can. And so that'll be the offensive set. Quarterback, we told you, Landon Hensley. Hensley is a senior. It's a senior-laden football team. 6'3", 190. Has thrown for 2,273 yards. In the backfield, Waylon LaRue. LaRue, he will come in as a senior as well. And LaRue with over 1,500 yards rushing and 22 touchdowns. Then, obviously, he can throw the football. He's got 3 guys he goes to. Israel Small. Small is at 6'3", 180. Good-sized young'un. He, too, is a senior. Trent Strickland for Anderson County. The other wide out, Strickland would be coming in here. Strickland at 6', 190, a senior. Then Evan Pyatt, hope I'm saying it right, P-Y-A-T-T, Myatt with a P, Evan Pyatt. And Pyatt, he will come in, another good-sized young'un. Evan Pyatt, he'll come in at 6', 6'1", and 170. So, again, a lot of weapons. They can run it. They can throw it. We'll get to Coach's keys coming up here in just a little while, but that's your starting offense for Anderson County. Again, that up front, left tackle 6'1", 190. Left guard 6'2", 265. Center 6'4", 280. Right guard 6'2", 230. Right tackle 6'6", and 300 pounds. That's the big boy, Eli Dorton. That's the man among boys there. How would you like to be told tonight, Tom? Richard, buddy, here's your assignment. You're going to go out tonight and slow down a kid that's snorting like an Angus bull at 6'6" and 300. Good luck with that, cowboy.
That's exactly right. You better eat your Wheaties. You better have eaten well and well rested and ready to go.
And you know what? He'll know he's been in a he'll know he's been in a football game. I guarantee it. On the defensive side of the football, you got Hall and Dorton. Dorton goes both ways at 6'6", 300. The other nose man on that front line will be Vance Young, 6'2", 260. And also, as we said, the other guy would be 6', 265, Hall, and then Dorton. So you go 6'2", 6', 6'6", on that three-man front defensively for Anderson County. Your linebackers are Luke Carroll, again, Cody Miller. Also back there would be Logan Crumpley. Let's see what the size are on these guys. Let's see if we can get this real quick. You've got, for the linebacker crew, you have Cody Miller, number 15. Miller, 6', 215. You have Crumpley. How big is Crumpley here? He is 5'10", 170. Then also you've got where's the other guy? Carroll, who wears 46 tonight, looking on that jersey. And Carroll will go, let's see, Luke Carroll, wears 59. He'll go 6', 230. It's a pretty good size in the linebacking core, too. There's the big football team.
Yeah, absolutely. And senior laden, as you noticed there, lots of upperclassmen, and that usually makes for, when you have a team that's been through the wars and won a championship themselves, a state championship, it's hard to recreate that. The ability to go and do that feeds the entire football team for years to come through that, and they're certainly benefiting from that.
21 minutes till kickoff. Again, we're here live at Anderson County. 53-degree weather tonight. It's almost a perfect night in November for football. Now, it's going to change back up home. We're going to start getting some rain and even some snow flurries next weekend, maybe, but much cooler temperatures. But here tonight, good crowd, and again, a 53-degree night here in Anderson County. Had a good ride down. Traffic was heavy, as you'd expect, but again, no problems. And so we had a good time coming down. We laughed and giggled. We talked about the Waltons, talked about Andrew Griffith. We listened to some bluegrass, listened to a little Earl Scruggs.
Ate well.
You
bought my dinner.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that.
I think the world of you. You're, I've said all along, you're the Bill Anderson.
Nice, real nice.
Yeah, nice. You were talking about Andy Griffith, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is she pretty? Oh, she's nice. She's real nice. Old Gomer said, is she pretty? Barney said, and Andy said, she's nice. She's real nice. Hey, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be telling you about our football team. And also, hello, Cindy Weaver. Hello to Michael Grindstaff. Hello to Charlotte Tolley. Hello to Chuck Hyder. Hello to Emily Orsburn. Hello to Regina Harris, Keith Morley, Mike Jensen, Nicole Honeycutt Moore. She's my big helper on the tour of schools. Does a wonderful job. We were at Harold McCormick Elementary today. If you get a chance, go back and watch it here on the Tom Doyle Sports Show Facebook page and YouTube. And watch those youngins sing a patriotic song up on the stage. They did a wonderful job. Thank you again to Jennifer Rickard setting all that up and Penny Nave. They did awesome. And while I'm thanks to Kerry Taylor, and also thanks to Andrew DeMoss from Northeast Community Credit Union, our title sponsor of the Tour of Schools. Will be, by the way, West Side on Monday. Chase Simmerly, hello to you. Sue Craig, Hadley Townsend, Misty Campbell, Sue Craig, Jane Malone, Pete Taylor. Let's see, Lisa May, Michelle Shelton, Brian Fleener, Keith Morley. Again, our buddy Larry Peters way out in Pasco, Washington. By the way, we did some numbers. I don't know if you care, but we're pretty proud of this. We're averaging right around 14,000 views per broadcast. That's pretty good, and they're Cyclone fans, coach, all over the country. I love that.
Yeah.
Got them in Las Vegas. Got them Bob Thomas in Dallas, Texas. Rick Ranson in Pensacola. Larry Peters in Pasco, Washington. And as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain, we got them everywhere. The Cyclone Nation is big, wide, loud, and proud. They love their Cyclones.
Yeah, they sure are, and support everything that goes on at the school. And we're just very blessed to live where we are in the community we do. And even if you leave the community never leaves you.
Absolutely. Oh, there's my man St. Clair. How you doing, sir? You doing good? Oh, you brought back some members who did them South Rebels back in the day. I love it. He's a good man right there. He comes from a great family. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at your Cyclone football team, the starting lineup, and some statistics for our football team. They got a good team. You know what? We're 7-3. We're down here for a reason. We got a good football team. We'll tell you all about it next, right after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Playoff Football. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do readers are winners in Elizabethton City Schools.
In a world where cluttered trash and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight cluttered trash and debris, call Container Man.
Reminds me of the Eagle Center, and it said, things tell a story when people no longer can. And that's kind of appropriate for our store, because when you walk throughout the store, so many things spark a memory or a reminder of a family member or a place or a time long ago. And the antique and vintage decor that we have can really add some character and some conversation to your home, as well as bring back memories and things of times past.
Absolutely. What's the hours you're open?
We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and we usually stay late on the Saturdays for the car shows.
Social media?
So we have a Facebook page, Eagle Center Co-op.
And you're physically located where in downtown Elizabethton?
507 East Elk Avenue. It's in the second block of downtown. Hard to miss.
Yep.
First big building.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football. Got to check them out. The good folks downtown. Eagle Center Co-op. I believe in the place, believe in her, believe in the facility, and be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. One of our great sponsors, Eagle Center Co-op in downtown Elizabethton. Back at Anderson County High School, yours truly, Tom Taylor, along with Richard Van Us, Coach Van Us. Again, the pregame brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. Let's give you some more hellos to real quick, and we'll get into our football team statistically tonight. Selena Stout, hello to you, and Sarah and Bob Simmerly, yonder in Murfreesboro. Yep, we know her sister, Jane, and Lee Murray. We know Mandy Murray. We know Angeline Murray. So hello, kids, yonder in Murfreesboro. Vicki Campbell, hello, dear, how you doing? Bella Tester says thanks, you're very welcome. Tony Shipley, Vonda Hill, Brenda McGee, Michael Kaal. What would that be, Coach? Kale?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Michael, thank you. That's a new name. Tom Hobson, Dr. Hobson, what a pro. We appreciate him very much being with us. No question. Again, he helped us with the Betsy Band send-off. Here comes probably one of the best thing of the whole night, the Stars and Stripes of the greatest country in the world. And let's go down and capture the national anthem here at Anderson County High School. Best part of the whole thing down there for me, again, we're in the greatest country in the world. Thank you to our veterans who, again, protected us and allow us to continue to be the great free country we are in a democracy. And so love our veterans and our military, United States Army, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Navy. Thank you, ladies and gents who have served, are serving, for those in the future will serve the greatest country in the world, period. End of story. All right, let's take a look at our stats. We're 12 minutes from kickoff. We're ready to go here in a few minutes. And, Coach, take a look at let's go with our team stats first. You've got the offensive stats to talk about it, would you please?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Cyclones passing the football on the season, 95 of 141. That's a 12.1 yards per average completion, 128 yards passing per game on average, and 15 total touchdowns through the air. As far as rushing goes, we're averaging 6 yards a carry, 172 yards per game, and 26 rushing touchdowns on the season. Looking at some all-purpose yards, total rushing for the Cyclones this year, 1,550 yards, and again, 1,128 yards through the air, averaging 362 yards per game. On the defensive side, we're averaging 36 tackles for loss. 36 tackles for loss on the season, 18 sacks, 10 interceptions on the year, and 2 fumble recoveries. Those are just some team stats at this point thus far for the Cyclones.
And that's what you've got there, again, statistically speaking, for the Elizabethton Cyclones. Individually, Red Schlegel, our junior quarterback, 94 out of 139, 1,120 yards, averaging 12 yards a throw, 124 yards passing per game, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for our junior quarterback. Receiving the ball, Justin Whitehead, 22 catches, 271 yards, averaging 12 yards a catch. Zach Wallen, junior, 26 catches, 334, averaging 13 yards a catch. Also, Jack Blevins, the junior, 11 catches, 117 yards, averaging 11 yards a catch. We're averaging on the per catch, 12 yards per catch. Again, touchdowns, we've got, 15 touchdowns through the air. And so it's a football team. For us to be successful, we haven't got to your keys yet, but for us to be successful tonight, we've got to be able to throw the football.
Yeah, we sure do. We have to be balanced. We can't be one-dimensional either way to have a chance tonight, much as the way their offense is set up, pretty balanced. And, again, as you look at our season and our stats, again, it is pretty even between the running and passing, but that's going to be a key tonight. Hello
to Joni Laws. Got me a big old hug on the east side of the day from Joni. She'll jump up. So I give this man a hug anytime. Hello, Joni. Arnold Arms, Dan Gould, Wilma Dyer. Again, Roger Franklin, John Lee, heading up our robotic team, is going to UVA, Virginia for the regional tomorrow. Go Cyclone robotics team, Denise Simmons. Hello to you. Hello to Lisa Brown. And one more, we want to say hello to Ron Marvel and Tony Shipley. Appreciate you kids very much. Rocky Davenport, Rick Ranson, and George Young, and Rusty Chambers, and Tamika Davis. Let me give you one more. Ava Rogers, Axel Steins, the greatest basketball manager in the world.
Yeah, number one fan.
You got it. Love Axel Steins.
Absolutely. Great kid. Hope you're doing well tonight, Axel.
We got to throw it, but we got a 5-headed monster to rush it. The J-Train, 545 yards. You have Landry Buckles, 241 yards. Red Schlegel carried himself, 244. Justice Wallen, 228. But the cannon, we call him the cannon because he shot out of a cannon. C.J. Mathis, 274 yards with a sophomore. 5 different guys can run it with 5 distinct running personalities. That should be to our advantage tonight.
Yeah, and certainly it was last week. It's kind of one of those situations when you have guys with that much talent, you just go with the guy that has the hot hand. Cyclones have done a good job of picking that out each game and feeding the guy that is hot.
They call it the greatest show on turf down here. They've turned off all the lights, which is part of the pregame ritual, and they do a wonderful job down there marketing this program. And so all the lights are off. You got some, what would you call those things on top of the field house over there?
Strobe lights, I guess.
There you go. I'm an old redneck country boy. Yeah. Flashing red strobe lights. There you go. There's going to be fireworks in a minute. It's going to be loud and proud. And it's, we've been down there 5 times in the playoffs. It can be intimidating, although I think we've kind of mastered that to a point. But you got to do it in between the chalks tonight. And so, but they do a really good job down there marketing this program. And so, everybody hates to come to Anderson County. Well, that's exactly what they want. They want them to have a home field advantage. And so I get that. And they do a very good job of that. Justice Wallen leads us to J-Train, 10 touchdowns. Also, A big statistic for our football team. A lot of folks may not know, consider this, I do. Caleb Campbell, our senior kicker, 35 touchbacks on the season. When he kicks it off, more times than not, they don't bring it out.
Yeah, it's been a real weapon and it's really helped the Cyclone defense this year to know that if they can score, there's a pretty good chance they're going to be starting at the 20-yard line, and the team has to drive 80 yards, which is difficult in high school football to do without making a mistake.
7 minutes to kickoff. Landry Buckles, our leading tackler, with 56. Kyron Smalls with 42. Justice Wallen with 40. Here comes the fireworks again across the way. They're shooting them at back and forth, and it's putting on a show. I love it. You think it's the 4th of July in downtown Elizabethton. Well, I think we have the greatest fireworks in the world on the 4th of July in downtown Betsy. But it's pretty special up here, folks. It's a heck of a show. There's a lot of money being spent right now.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
No, somebody's spent a lot of money on these fireworks, and they're very, very nice. Let's see. Other tacklers, Ben Adams with 18. Kyler McGovern's out hurt with 17. Landon Hughes with 18. And, again, that kind of sets up for your football team what we've got. Let's give you the starting lineups again, brought to you by Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. Center, Nolan Loveday. Right guard, Landon Hughes. Right tackle, Joshua Oberdick. Left guard, Gavin Kodak. Left tackle, Tanner Peltier. Running backs, we told you, went through those guys, and the wideouts as well. Special teams, Will Bowers, your kicker. Your punters, Caleb Campbell. We'll get to Will's numbers in a moment. That's on your offensive side of the football. Defensive four-man front, Ben Adams and Kyron Smalls, your defensive ends. Tackles will be Gavin Kodak and Landon Hughes. Again, Seth Campbell out again tonight. Linebackers, Landry Buckles, Justice Wallen, Billy Woodby, Kyron Smalls, the J-Train, C.J. Mathis. And the defensive secondary, Bryson Rowland, Tucker Taylor, Zach Wallen, Justin Whitehead. We intermix them, A.J. Campbell, Jack Blevins. We'll intersperse them, William McDuffie. So it's really, next man up and whatever it takes to get the guys out there to get the job done. And so we're going to take a quick break, come back, and we're going to find out what he says are the keys to this football game tonight. It's the pregame show. It's the 4A TSSAA second-round playoffs. The winner moves on to the quarterfinals. Losers eliminated. The goal for every team at this point is to be on that first Saturday in December in Chattanooga playing for a state championship.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday tonight from John Treadway Gymnasium for the season opener of Cyclone basketball here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. As the Cyclones host Cocke County, Lady Cyclones at 6:30, the boys to follow at 8 o'clock. Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night, audio and video here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Cyclones come roaring out of the inflatable helmet across the way, wearing white tops tonight. Black bottoms, orange numerals trimmed out in black, and it's our great cheerleading led by Victoria Nanny and Vanessa Nanny, our great cheerleading sponsors, bringing the ladies from across the way, across the field here in the artificial turf here at Anderson County. It's kind of a two-tone field, Coach. Every 10 yards, it's a dark green, light green, and right in the middle is the Longhorn, which signifies the Mavericks, and also a big corporate, big McDonald's golden arch out there in the middle of the field. This is McDonald's Field. They're dressed out tonight in powder blue with black numerals trimmed out in white, and white or almost silver bottoms for the Mavericks of Anderson County. They're 9-1. We're 7-3. as we said, as the late John Ward would say, it's football time in Tennessee. And we say it right here, it's football time in Betsy. Keys tonight for the Cyclones to nail this down and head to Greenville or Gibbs or maybe back home for the quarterfinals next week.
So I think for the Cyclones tonight, we have to be able to sustain some drives and find ways to keep drives alive, keep the ball out of the Mavericks' hands, and then in turn those long drives into scores. As we talked earlier in the pregame, it's going to be critical to be balanced. We're going to have to run the football, though, and get in positions where we throw when we want to rather than situations where we feel like we have to.
Kyron Small, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's the biggest key for me moving forward. And then, again, you mentioned how big their offensive line is. Again, how does their offensive line and our defensive line match up?
Billy Woodby, Kyron Smalls, also Caleb Campbell, and Bryson Rowland, the four out there for the Cyclones. Again, white tops, orange numerals trimmed out in black, and black bottoms are beautiful black and orange helmets, a big old tuffy on the side of it. For the Mavericks, they'll come out there with number 4, Israel Small. Also out there will go number 19. That would be Trent Strickland. Also number 57, Ty Murphy. And your fourth guy would be number 2. And that should be Waylon LaRue, the running back. It is. Coin toss in the middle of the field. We'll get his keys again one more time. In our starting lineup brought to you by Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. And they've got a auction tomorrow, as a matter of fact, on Midway Drive in Elizabethton. We'll tell you more about that here in just a second. Coin toss. Anderson County wins it. They defer it. They want us to take the football first, and we're going to get it here. Our offense averaging 33 points a game. Their offense averages 42. And so we'll go right to left on the kickoff here on a 53-degree night here in Anderson County, Metro Knoxville. Coach, one more time, what's the keys to win this football game tonight?
I just think offensively we have to be able to put drives together, sustain drives, scoring drives. 3 and outs just won't get it done tonight. We're going to have to be able to take those opportunities that we have and capitalize. And, again, I think key, their offensive line and how our defensive line matches up will also dictate how the play goes tonight.
We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that. We'll do it again right now. It's the verse of the broadcast. We make no bones about that, and so here we go. Want to do it right here as soon as I find it. And it says, Psalms 145, 18 and 19 says, the Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. Verse 19, he fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry, and he saves them. The Lord is near to all who call on him. To all who call on him in truth, he fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them. What a comfort. Psalms 145, 18 and 19, the verse of the broadcast. Verses of the broadcast, ready to go, Justice Wallenbach deep, and also C.J. Mathis. We call him the cannon. We'll go right to left here. They'll tee it up and they'll kick it left to right. Again, in the powder blue tops, black numerals trimmed out in white, silver bottoms, and silver helmets or white helmets for the Anderson County Mavericks at 9-1. Cyclones at 7-3. And so, good crowd here tonight for the Cyclones. Again, thank you again to Victoria, Vanessa, Nanny, and the great cheerleaders. Man, they're everywhere. We appreciate them. They go everywhere. They do a lot for the community. So, big thanks to our cheerleading ladies, Victoria and Vanessa. They do a great job, Coach.
They sure do. They sure do. And, everything we do, we try to do with pride. And those individuals certainly care a lot about that and care about the kids that are involved in that program as well.
Jackson Payne will kick it off. Here we go. This party's underway. The winner moves on. Loser goes home. He'll drive it end over end deep. It'll be taken at the 2 by C.J. Mathis, right to left of the 5. He'll come to the 10 to the 15. He'll try to get outside and cannot. He's dropped to the 19-yard line. A 18-yard kickoff return by C.J. Mathis, and that'll set up shop for the Cyclones. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And so put it right at the 20-yard line, so 19-yard return for C.J. Mathis. Actually spotted back to the 19. Was a 20, now went back to the 19. So 1st and 10 Cyclones, far hash mark, working right to left, audio only tonight. Thanks for being with us. And here we go, our first look for Red Slegg on his offense, who came to life late in the game last week to put 14 on Anthem on the board and win it over the Fulton Falcons. Special teams big last week. Their point after allowed us to win the football game. Slagle wants to throw. Bubble screen near side, caught. Upton field is to the 25. He's at the 30, 35, 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Jack Blevins to the 30, 25, and inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. A bubble screen to Jack Blevins, set sail down the near sideline, and a double C Western first down, way down inside Maverick territory, Coach. Great play right out of the chute by Sean Witten. He takes the football, Jack Blevins, all the way down. They'll mark it. Let's see where they'll put the football, right at the, I think, the 20-yard line of Anderson County. Wow, what a start for the Cyclones. A 60-yard pass play. And we've got it in the red zone, 1st and 10 at the Anderson County 20-yard line. On the near hash mark, they'll set up shop. Slagle, what a way to start it. Jack Blevins, a 60-yard pass catch. Wallen behind him, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Working right to left. Toss sweep Wallen. Wallen, he'll go down inside the 20, down to the 15. He'll be stopped right there by the linebackers. He picks up 5. We average 6 yards a carry, Coach. We got 5 there. Wallen, he's a workload, gives us 5 yards.
Yeah, he sure is. I mean, he's just so athletic and so big. He has great moves for guys as big and strong as he is. And again, that first play was a great play call by Coach Witten and his staff. And that great throw, great catch by Jack, as you said, and a great way to start the game.
2nd and 5, 15-yard line, 3 to the wide side, trips his way. Single setback is Wallen. Cyclones working on the far hash mark, right to left, looking into the scoreboard here at Anderson County at the 15-yard line on a 2nd and 5, first quarter. Handoff Wallen, works to the far side, angles down inside between the right guard and right tackle, and crashes down inside the 15. They'll mark the football down around the 12-yard line. Linebackers again bowed up and stopped him for Anderson County, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and 3, but again, this is certainly a manageable situation. That's where the Cyclones want to be, 3rd and short.
Will Bowers, field goal certainly a possibility. We're in field goal range for Bowers. So it brings up a 3rd down and 3 from the 13-yard line. Slagle on the option to the far side, short side of the field. He's down inside the 10. He falls forward to the 5-yard line. On the option right at the last second, the defensive end came back to come up to make the hit on Slagle. He dumped it to the trail back. It'll be Wallen, and he'll bounce it down inside about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Cyclones on a double C. Western Supply first down.
Yeah, that was a nice play right there, the lead option, and Rhett made the right decision, made the end take him, and then pitched it to Wallen and pick up the first down.
1st and goal from the 6-yard line. 10-minute mark, first quarter, opening drive. Cyclones knocking on the door here. They'll hand off to the far side, Wallen. He follows his backs to the short side of the field. Great open field tackle by Anderson County at the 5-yard line. He had a head of steam, and out of nowhere it came trailing in behind him, Coach. Nice job by the defensive tackle to make the stop at the 5-yard line. We pick up 1.
Yeah, he sure did. We weren't able to get the block right there, but he was able to kind of jump over the guy and at least pick up about a yard.
2nd down and goal, 5-yard line. 9:38 to go first quarter. Cyclones opening drive on the move. They're in the red zone. Knocking on the door against Anderson County. Hand off to Wallen. Wallen will crack it again down inside. This time it goes off the left side and didn't get much. Line of scrimmage 5. He may have motored down about to 3, and that's about it. Let's see what they'll mark the football. Actually, the 4.
Maybe 4, yeah.
Gave him 1 yard. So 3rd and goal from the 4. What do you do right here, Coach?
Well, I think you're probably in two down territory right here, certainly. So I think we'll have a pretty good idea here what Coach Witten does. I would look for us to maybe do a play action rollout. Justice is out on this play right here, so we'll see what the Cyclones call.
9-minute mark, first quarter, no score. Knocking on the door, 3rd and goal from the Anderson County 4. Big play early. Slagle hands off to C.J. Mathis. Inside, spins his way, gets down to the 1. Did he crack it in? He did! Touchdown Cyclones, touchdown C.J. Mathis, the sophomore, from 4 yards out of the Cyclones strike first.
That was a great effort by Mathis right there to get in. He was hit about the 3-yard line. He spun and kept his feet moving, which good backs do, and he's able to just break across the goal line before he was tackled. That's a great drive, great way to start the game for the Cyclones.
Mathis, a 4-yard run at the 8:46 mark. Bowers for the point after. Cyclones strike first. It's going to be a heck of a football game. I knew it coming down here. It's going to be a barn burner. Bowers, point after. Whitehead holds. It's up. It's end over end. It's good. It's 7-0 first quarter. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Playoff Football.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie's delicious.
Cyclones strike first. C.J. Mathis' 5th touchdown run of the season for the sophomore. Heck of a drive. The big play, obviously, the 60-yard pass play from Red Schlegel right out of the chute on the screen pass. 60 yards. That kind of set it up, Coach.
It sure did. It sure did. That was a great call again by Coach Witten. Set up the bubble screen there, and he peeled it back to the inside, picked up some blocking downfield, and then made a great run.
7-0 Cyclones, first quarter, clock at 8:46. Anderson County, high-powered offense, averaging 42 points a game. We'll get their first look. Campbell, 35 touchbacks on the season. This will be a returnable ball. It'll be taken at the 4. Here he comes. Up the near, left to right, comes to the near side, the 5, to the 10, gets outside of the 15 to the 20. Stiff arms a man down the near sideline. Nice return. He'll get it all the way out to the 20, right around the 27-yard line. Who got him? C.J. Mathis bounced him out?
Yep.
C.J. Mathis stopped him, so the high-powered offense, the Anderson County Mavericks, led by Hensley, 2,273 yards. LaRue, the running back, 1,500 yards rushing, so it's a double-headed monster. They'll set up shop. They'll set it at their own 24-yard line. They'll work left to right on the near hash mark. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. LaRue back there for Hensley, your quarterback. He'll clap his hands, try and catch us off guard. We'll show a 3-man front defensively here. 7-0 Cyclones. Opening drive for the Mavericks here to start their offensive side of the football game. Hensley will put a man in motion from near side to far side. He'll roll that way. LaRue looking for a blocking back. Turns the corner from the 24. He'll advance the football. Breaks free to the 30, 35. He'll go outside and bounce out of bounds by Jack Blevins across the way to the 40-yard line. Picks up 16. They had him hemmed in. He turned the corner, and he shifted gears, Coach, and Waylon LaRue got him a 16-yard first down pickup.
Yeah, that was a really nice run. I thought we had it defended pretty well over there, and then he scored it out, kept bouncing to the sidelines until he was able to get past the end of the line of scrimmage, and nice gain on first down.
Advances the football to the 40-yard line. First down Mavericks. Again, 2 to the near side, wide side of the field, 2 to the short side that way. LaRue, play action, looking, pumps, throws, got a man out there. He's got him beat. He'll throw him down to the 20, and makes the catch, and he did it on the 19-yard line. He went up and brought it back down. Justin Whitehead was there, but the catch was made, and the catch credit, a nice catch, aerial acrobatic catch by number 19. That would be, Strickland. So down to the 16-yard line. Check that, down to the 19-yard line. Heck of a throw, first down, and got in behind Whitehead, and so they get the catch and went up and got it and brought it back down. Nice athletic catch by Anderson County. Puts it 1st and 10 of the Cyclones 19. This may be a track meet tonight. LaRue brought down, a sack in the backfield. Nice read by the Cyclones. Billy Woodby blew through there and makes the tackle, the nose man. It looked like they were setting up a sweep. So it goes from the 19 back to about the 26-yard line. Tackle for loss, Coach, of 7 yards, but Billy Woodby in the Cyclone defense.
Yeah, the defense certainly needed that play right there to put him behind the chains. Give him a little break there. Give him a little more room to play with here.
Trent Strickland again, the man who caught that big pass for Anderson County. Tackle for loss, puts it back to the 26-yard line on the 2nd and 17. First quarter, 7:20 mark, 7-0 Cyclones. 3 to the near side, wide side of the field, empty backfield. He'll keep it himself in the quarterback draw to the 25, and he'll get popped right there. Nice stop again with the Cyclones. Landry Buckles, our leading tackler, makes it number 57 on the season, making the tackle. And Hensley slow to get up on that one. Actually, one of the Hogs up front slow to get up. It puts the football at the 24-yard line. Picks up 3, 3rd and long, Coach.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Landry Buckles. It looked like that play was going to be a bigger play, but he was able to fight off the block and make the tackle.
3rd down, empty backfield, looking this way. Pumps, goes the end zone. He's wide open, touchdown. Busted coverage between Whitehead and Rowland, and a 24-yard strike. Wide open to Strickland, touchdown to Anderson County.
Yeah, a couple of plays there in the secondary the Cyclones would certainly like to have back. Again, he just ran free, just ran straight down the field. Nothing fancy about that, just to mix up in the secondary.
Strickland, a 24-yard pass from Hensley. And just like that, they go right back down the field to make it a 7-6 football game at the 6:40 mark in the first quarter. Point after will be Payne to kick on the opposite end of the scoreboard here at Anderson County High School. Ball down, it's up, end over end. We got a tie ball game. First quarter, you're getting your money's worth already. It's 7-7. Back after this from Advanced Heat Pump. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Playoff Football.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Seven football game. C.J. Mathis, by the way, the point after Bowers, he's now 39 out of 40 on the season. An incredible stat. We get him back next year, get him back for 2 more years. Bowers, coach, impressive drive. We got burnt twice in the secondary. Somebody just missed a read, and they were left open, and they made us pay for it.
Yeah, and on the long pass there, he had certainly gotten behind Whitehead there, but if Whitehead had been able to turn his head back, he may have been able to knock that one down. But receiver, like you said, Strickland did a great job concentrating on the ball and making a big catch, 2 big catches in that drive.
Point after Payne, we're tied at 7. Clock 6:40, first quarter. We'll keep up to date with the Science Hill score and the Dobbins Minute score and the Unicoi County score. Only teams still standing out of Northeast Tennessee.
Maryville up on Science Hill 7-0 in the first quarter.
And we'll keep the Greenville-Gibbs score. That would be the one of most interest for us. Payne will put it on the tee at the 40-yard line. Light green, dark green, every 10 yards here in the artificial turf. It's a really beautiful facility here at Anderson County High School. Payne to kick it left to right here. Cyclones back deep around the 3 or 4 yard line. Tie game first quarter. Kicking, end over end, kind of a knuckleball twister, taking it to 2. He'll bring it up the field. He'll go to the 5, he'll go to the 10. It's Wallen to the 20. Nice open field tackle. Who got him? Number 4 makes a tackle for Anderson County. And that would be a heck of an open field tackle by Israel Small. Knocked the slats out from underneath him, but we still have a decent field position, Coach. Rule of thumb is you always want to get back to 20, right?
Yeah, that's been 2 on both kickoffs thus far. It's been 2 really nice open field tackles by the Mavericks to stop the Cyclones just short of that 20-yard line.
Hello, Luke and Brandy Bowles, Eric Bowers. Hello to you, Mitzi Hall. Hello to you, Kathy Forbes. Hello to Gilda Reed, Samantha Loveday. Hello to Michael Blair, Kim Birchfield. 2 of the very best. You're very kind, Kim. Thank you, sir. Whitney Odom, Susan Whitehead, Angela Johnson, and Rocky Davenport. First and 10, Cyclones. 7-7 first quarter. They'll set up shop at their, 19-yard line. Toss sweep far side. The train's in now. He'll turn the corner, and they tackle him for a loss to the 16-yard line. They got in there quickly, a linebacker, and busted that play up. He had a toss sweep to the far side, Coach. They read it perfectly and dropped it for a loss.
Yeah, they did. It took a little while for that play to develop, and that gave the Mavericks time to get into the backfield to, again, stop him for a 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss, second down. Cyclones, clock rolling at 6:10. There you go. The middle, okay, 6:08. Second down, they lose
2.
2nd and 12 on the 17-yard line. Rhett, play action. Looking, flushed out of the pocket, sack. Couldn't get that one going. They came that bull rush on the outside. Number 15 makes the sack. That would be credit on the outside. Cody Miller, the linebacker. Linebacker blitz, circled from the outside, dropped him on the blind side blitz, and dropped him for a loss big time.
Yeah, Rhett never did see him come. By the time he saw him, it was too late. That was a nice play, nice call on that particular play as well.
Back to the 10-yard line, third now and long, obviously, to the 19. Have to get out of the 29 to move the sticks here. First quarter, 5:30 to go, and now a official's timeout, I believe. Let's see. Okay, the man in the white hat took.
Can't play the artificial music after the 40-second clock starts.
I'm at the right place. I get all the. So you can't play artificial music after the 40-second mark. After play clock starts.
Wow.
I just
did
learned
not
something
know that.
new.
I did not know that.
Pays me around smart people up here, you know.
Yep.
I'm sitting right beside the electronic clock operator. Back to the 10-yard line. So that's what it was. No artificial music after the play clock starts. Slagle. Here they come on the outside rush. Steps up. He stumbled and gets sacked at the 5-yard line. He stumbled, Brett. They came from the outside bull rush, and Rhett stepped up and actually kind of stumbled on the turf and fell down to the 6-yard line. Campbell have to come and punt it out of the end zone. So we went backwards on that drive, and they'll get the ball back.
Yeah, that was Anderson kind of really stepped up after that first offensive drive by the Cyclones there, and we had a little trouble protecting Rhett on that series, certainly.
Campbell will punt it deep in his end zone, right to left, and they're going to bring the house here. They got 10 coming. We got to get that ball off quick. They're going to want to try and block this punt. Belt high snap, good snap. He'll get it away. It's a high twister at about the 40. He'll take it on the fly at the 46, fair catch. And so the Mavericks, Trent Strickland, fair catches at the 46-yard line. So they get their second offensive set on our 46 and a 7-7 tie at the 4:41 mark in the first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, that was a big stop by the Mavericks there. Now it's the Cyclones' turn. They gave up a score on their first drive as well, and now Mavericks have great field position, so the Cyclone defense really needs to step up right here and somehow force them to give the football up.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Man in motion from near side to far side. Hands off to LaRue, and they'll blow the play dead. Somebody moved. Looks like maybe the first flag of the ball game.
I don't know. He kind of turned. The guy in motion was kind of moving toward the line of scrimmage.
Yep, illegal procedure
before
against
the
them.
Snap. Yeah.
So we'll take that. Big thanks again to Jennifer Rickard and Penny Nave and Eric Wampler down at Harold McCormick today for the tour of schools. We've been to East Side. We've been to the high school. Monday will be at West Side, and Tuesday we'll wrap it up at T.A. Duggar. Penalty back across midfield to Margaret to the 49-yard line near hash mark, working left to right. 7-7 first quarter tie. Hand off to LaRue. LaRue turns the corner, gets outside, gets hemmed in, and they stop him at the 50. I'm going to guess it was, yes, Kyron Smalls, and also call out the name of Riley Jones making a stop.
Yeah, Adams was in on that too.
And Ben Adams. Yes, sir. Great call, Coach. Stopped him. LaRue had a little head of steam, tried to cut back up inside, and we stopped him at our 49-yard line, picks up 2.
Yeah, Ben made a nice open field tackle right there. Again, he's elusive and hard to tackle. It was a good job.
Clock at 4:09 to go first quarter. It is a 2nd and 13 from the Cyclone 49-yard line, tied at 7. C.J. Mathis a 4-yard run, and Trent Strickland a 24-yard catch has been the scoring so far. Play action, pulls it in out of the gut, right back down the field. Got a man open. It's going to be caught 25-yard line. 20, 15, 10, and bounced out of bounds to the 5-yard line. Bryson Rowland bounced him out. He got in behind in the seam and behind the linebackers on our defensive backs. Takes it from the 49 all the way down to the Cyclone 5-yard line. 44-yard pass play to Strickland. 1st and goal, Mavericks.
Yeah, lots of time right there. He had no pressure on him whatsoever. Receivers had a chance to get open, and it was a nice route and a nice throw.
Hensley has got an arm. As they say in football, he throws a nice ball.
He does.
1st and goal to the 5-yard line. They're knocking on the door. Cyclone's got to bow up. Hand off to LaRue. LaRue tries to turn outside. He'll spin in. He scores. Touchdown. Anderson County from 4 yards out at the 3:28 mark in the first period.
Yeah, Cyclones had some penetration on our defensive right side there as he swept out, but he did a nice job of reading the hole and turning it up inside, and Cyclones reaching just never could quite get a hand on him. It's a nice run.
3:28 to go first quarter. They take the lead 13-7. Payne for the point after here to the right of us here at Anderson County High School. Mavericks ready to snap it. Payne's ready to kick it. Can we get a hand on it? We don't. End over end, and it's a 14-7 first quarter score. We'll be right back after this in Duck Crossing. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Playoff Football.
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
Back at Anderson County High School, Coach Van Us, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. 14-7, beautiful night for football here in Anderson County. Mavericks lead at 14-7. We'll get the ball back again. Back deep, Justice Wallen and C.J. Mathis. He'll kick it left to right here on the turf. Artificial turf. He'll drive it end over end. It's a returnable ball, and it bounced into the end zone. It went in between them. They both kind of looked at each other. Mercifully, it bounced into the end zone. Coach, we'll get on the touchback.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous right there. It sure could have. Got to communicate back there better and make sure. I'm sure they have outlined if it's in the middle, this particular person takes it. Just a little miscommunication there. But 1st and 10, the Cyclones at the 20.
Big drive here for our football team because they have seized the momentum here. Mojo's on their side right now. We got to stop that. They lead at 14-7 at the 3:28 mark in the first quarter. So the Cyclones come out again in their white tops. Orange room was trimmed out in black rather than black breeches. Oh, wait a minute. That's it.
Black breeches.
That's a country again. That's West Virginia. Black pants. Or my brother used to say paints, but I say breeches. 20-yard line. Schlegel. Toss sweep. Fumble football. Wallens. It's up for grabs. Anderson County's got it, I think. They do.
Yeah.
On the option play, flipped it to Justice in the last second. It didn't get a real good flip to him and not real good ball security. It bounces around. And they recovered at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Anderson County on our 18-yard line. Tough break for the Cyclones.
Yes, certainly not the way you want to start your third drive for sure. And so now Cyclone defense heals on the almost back in their end zone.
3:21. They lost 7 seconds on the clock here on that kickoff and that first play from scrimmage. So you have LaRue back there. Nope, Strickland's back there. We get the handoff. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Dragging bodies. He's down inside. Still on his feet. Broke 2 or 3 tackles. Strickland's going to score. He broke 6 tackles and scores. Strickland at the 3-minute mark to go. And Trent Strickland, that was all willpower. He broke 6 tackles. It takes in for a touchdown for Anderson County. 20-7, Anderson County.
We had it stopped there for maybe a 5 to 6 yard stop right there, but you got to finish. You got to go to you get the guy on the ground, and Cyclones didn't do that. Great individual effort to get into the end zone.
Point after again by Payne. 20-7, first quarter now. Ball down, it's up, it's end over end, hanging on. There's a penalty flag on the far side of the field here.
See what the call is here.
They waved it off. All right.
All righty then.
So they wave off the flag. They'll do a re-kick.
Not really sure what he saw to
first throw the flag
and then
recall it.
Maybe it was. Maybe he thought there wasn't enough men on the line of scrimmage. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Point after again for the Mavericks. Ball down, and their powder blue tops got tipped. We got it tipped and a block point after. It was big last week. We'll see if it becomes big this week. Back after this, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Dan's Barbecue.
We care about our product, and we do it all ourselves in-house. I make all the rub, all the sauce, and the reason I got in barbecue is I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I went to college for drafting, but when the economy crashed, I got laid off and ended up opening in 2010, and I've been doing it full-time ever since.
Hours are open?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open on weekdays 11 to 8 and Friday and Saturdays on till 9 p.m.
How do we find you on social media?
My Facebook page, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue. I got somebody working on a website, but it's not ready yet.
And then the phone number is?
423-542-2272, and we're in the 3rd block downtown on the left.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Lewis Sports Show, Big Dan's Barbecue in downtown Elizabethton. Back at Anderson County High School, Knox Gibbs leads Greenville 7-0 in Greenville. Here it's 20-7 Anderson County. We got to get it going right here. This is a big, big kickoff and a big offensive set for our football team. Down 20-7 first quarter. It's a sidewinding kick taken by Wallen at the 4. And 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. He'll break a couple of tackles, try and get outside. He's going to be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Tackle made by Anderson County's number 1. See, call out the name of that one would be Reese Russell making a stop for Anderson County. So the Cyclones will set up shop with 3:02 to go in the first quarter, trailing 20-7. The ball's at the 22-yard line. Our offense got to get a little mojo going right here, Coach.
Yeah, we talked in the pregame about, throwing when we wanted to throw it. That's what we did the first drive. We threw on first down when we wanted to throw it. And then we were able to run the football in and score. We've got to find a way to get back to picking up some yards on first down so we don't get in those situations.
Actual line of scrimmage to the 23, near hash mark, 1st and 10, going right to left. Slagle hands off to C.J. Mathis, who'll pop it up to the 25-yard line. Picks up 2 on the play. C.J. Mathis, who got our touchdown to start the ball game. And so puts it at the 25, picks up 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Again, linebacker making a stop, and also Dorton making a stop for Anderson County on the front line. Slagle's got 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side, ball in the near hash mark. 15 on the play clock. Red bubble screen far side caught. 25, far sideline 30, 35 out of the 36, 37-yard line. 19. Zach Wallen makes the catch. It'll be a Double C Western Supply first down, where they've got they got all kinds of stuff in there for Christmas. They got the Hey Dudes, got them cowboy boots I'm gonna get you for Christmas. Would you like tan or black?
Don't waste your money. They're great for someone, just not me.
That's you. First down, Cyclones. Nice pass play on that bubble screen. Puts it out to the 37-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Nice little surge. Out to the 40, 41, 42-yard line. Nice piece of running by the Cyclones. Call out the name of, looks like it's going to be C.J. Mathis again, the sophomore.
Nice 5-yard gain.
Yes, he did. Picked up 5, goes out to the 42-yard line. Nice run by C.J. So clock rolling, 1:45 first quarter, 20-7 Anderson County. 2nd and 5 Cyclones on our own 42-yard line. Cyclones will come to the line. Our freshman Nolan Loveday out there snapping the ball again tonight. Doing a heck of a job. Slagle surveys the defense. Hands off. It'll be CJ, and CJ will crack it across. Nice job by CJ Mathis. Tackle made by number 4, Israel Small again for the Anderson County Mavericks, but they'll move the sticks. It's another Double C Western Supply first down, where they've got the Huey ball caps. They've got the Huey cologne for Christmas, and they've got a great selection, brand new selection of Ariat jeans, jackets, toboggans. They're going to have a big Black Friday sale too at Double C. The Cowboy Store more. Our great first down sponsor, Double C. 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones. Inside of a minute to go first quarter, we trail 20-7. Slagle hands off to CJ. Tries to bounce it outside. He went up to the right guard's back and tried to bounce it outside and got smothered right there for no gain on the play. So actually put it back maybe to the 48-yard line to lose one of the play, Coach.
Yeah, so, one thing I've noticed, Tom, is we're running the play in from the sideline with the player. We're not signaling in, so I don't know if you're concerned about maybe Anderson County may know their signals or something.
Signals, yeah.
I'm not really sure what it is, but that's unusual. You hadn't seen the Cyclones do that very much.
Down to 20 seconds to go in the period. Should be the final play of the quarter. Cyclones, handoff coming up the middle. Landry Buckles will pop it loose. 45, he's on his feet, spins his way, and Landry stays on his feet to the 41-yard line of Anderson County. And there's a flag at the end of the play. Buckles got up, tried to get out of the grasp of the Anderson County Maverick, and flags fly. They'll mark the football, let's see, what, a 41-yard line, Coach?
Yeah, it's...
Let's see where they're going to mark it. The clock is expired here in the first quarter, but a flag at the end of the play. Let's see what they're going to say here. They're discussing things. Buckles, his first run of the night was a good one. Takes it from the 48 across midfield, down to the 45, down to the about the 42-yard line of Anderson County. And a flag at the end had some, let's see what they're going to call here. The man in the white hat will look this way and signal and see what he says. Personal foul, Anderson County.
It's going to be offsetting.
Offsetting. Personal foul, both of them. Offsetting penalty. First quarter's in the books. We'll get the ball at the 42-yard line. We played one. Quarter expired. We'll be right back after this. After one, Anderson County 20. No, they got to play one more play, don't they? Finish
Well,
it.
I think it's short of the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 1, I believe. I think they probably will start it. They've just not started the clock yet, but you're probably right. We're probably not going to get a playoff, but there is 0.8 seconds on the clock.
0.8, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I can't see if the
goalpost right in the way.
Yeah, the goalpost. Yeah, so it's 0.8. I'm sorry, 0.8 seconds to go on the digital scoreboard.
There you go.
Now
That's
goes goose eggs. Now we go. First quarter in the books. Anderson County 20-7. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Playoff Football. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. We start the second quarter trailing 20-7. Hello to Craig Jones in Nebraska watching. Holly Pendergrass, hello to you. Ricky Eggers, hello to Susan Morgenstern. You're very kind, Susan. Thank you for your kind words. Patrick McKesson, Michelle Smith, Jan Jenkins, Travis Constable, Timothy Dyer, Julia Kodak, and let's see, a couple more. Joe Muncie, Nat Reese, Shelby Miller, Heather Hopland, Doug Henshaw, W. Whitson, Roger Franklin, Tom and Mandy Holly, Regina May, Sherry Underwood, Mary Calhoun, and Ashley Campbell and Ken Kidd and James Stevens. We turn fields. We now go to the 42-yard line. On their 42, we'll switch into the field. Hand off. He'll crack it to the 40-yard line on a 3rd and 1. Looks like we got the Double C Western Supply first down. From the 42, looks like he advanced the football to about the 40 or 41-yard line.
Right at the 40, I think.
CJ got the first down for us. Mathis to Cannon. First down Cyclones at the 40-yard line. We trail 20-7 first half here. Coach Richard Van Usher is truly Tom Taylor bringing it to you from Anderson County High School. 20-7 Mavericks trying to claw back into this thing. We're moving the football right now.
Yeah, I mean, we have to take care of it. The last drive we turned it over on the 18, and they don't need any help to score, and we certainly did there. So this has been a nice drive for the Cyclones.
40-yard line of Anderson County, 1st and 10, working left to right far hash mark. Single setback behind Rhett Slegler. He'll get the handoff. Up the middle over to CJ. He'll spin his way and back his way upfield to about the 36-yard line. He got hit at the 38, spun around, and backed his way up the field and got 2 more. Great effort by our 10th grader, CJ Mathis. Linebackers make the stop for Anderson County. And a penalty flag back at about the 43-yard line. Let's see what this is going to be about. Tuesday night, Cyclone basketball. Personal foul, face mask, Anderson County. Big break, Coach. We needed that. That's a big break for the Cyclones. They'll move the sticks way down the field.
Yeah,
we like it.
Yeah, had about a 4-yard gain on that play, and then tack on 15 gets us just right outside the 20-yard line.
So they'll set the football down here at the 21-yard line. Far hash mark left to right. We work it here in the first half at the 11-14 mark. 20-7 Anderson County. Cyclones 1 yard on the side of the red zone. They'll set up shop. 2 to the near side, wide side of the field. Far hash mark left to right working it. Mathis, your single setback. Hands off. CJ goes to the weak side of the field. 20. He's at the 15 and gets down to about the 14. Maybe pop back to the 15-yard line. He had a head of steam, and all of a sudden the linebacker closed the gap and popped him pretty good. He hangs onto the football, and he'll get it down to about, let's see, they'll mark it to the 16. So he got to the 15. They popped him back to 15, but we pick up 5. We'll take it.
Yeah, we will. That was a nice run. It looked like it was going to be bigger than that, and then the linebacker, like you said, came up and made a great hit and a great tackle, but a nice run there on first down.
CJ's our workhorse here so far in this football game. Now Wallen's back there. Another dose to the running backs. 2nd and 5 from the 16-yard line. Cyclones down 20-7 now. Flag flies and maybe a legal procedure. Elizabethton. Before they went to the line of scrimmage, got set, and the line judge on the far side threw the flag. Let's see what he's going to call. I would think it's offside against the Cyclones in the neutral zone. So the 5 yards by Mathis negated back to the 21-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. So
I think we had someone, like you said, line up in the neutral zone. It may have been Chiron at the top. I couldn't really tell. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it was, because that's the lineman that called that.
Be those the May, 2nd and 10, 21-yard line. Here we go. Cyclones looking. Slagle rushing. He'll have to run it. Sack. Drop back to throw it. They brought the blitz. They had to step up and move up inside the 25, back to the 20. They'll put it back to the 23-yard and loses 2 on the play. So it brings up a 3rd down now at the 23-yard line. It brought that full house linebacker blitz. Red stepped up, avoided the sack, but only get a couple of yards on the play.
Yeah, we've got to do a little bit better job picking up that blitz, like you said. It's a little we've got to slow him down and give Red a chance.
So a timeout, I think. The Cyclones will keep it right here. A lot of things going on in our school system right now. We've had a great fall so far, and now we're shifting into the holiday season. Got concerts coming up, and everything we want to look at goes to our website, which is what?
www.ecschools.net.
Each school has their own website.
They do. You can go to the main site that I mentioned, and then you can select any school and go to that and see what activities they have going on. You can check all the schools in the district out on the different social media platforms as well. We share a lot of the things that are going on. Like you said, there's a lot going on. It's an exciting time of the year. As you roll toward the close, which is hard to believe we're about to close out the first semester. There's been a lot that's gone on, certainly this first semester, and we've came out better and stronger for it. And but again, just trying to wrap up, finish strong academically. And you have the end of fall sports, here in the next few weeks, and winter sports already starting to get cranked up, as you talked earlier, and Christmas concerts, band concerts, just tons of things. It's a great time of the year.
9:31 to go to halftime. Cyclones will face a 3rd and 12 from the Anderson County 23-yard line. Slagle, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rolling, looking for a screen pass. Goes back across and throws to Chiron. He'll make the catch, I think, and get it to the 21-yard line. They set up the screen to the short side of the field over there. He caught it, and he belly slides to the 21-yard line, I think. That'll be as far as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So Bowers on for the for the field goal, rather. Whitehead to hold it. They'll mark it at the 28-yard line. It'll be a 38-yard field goal. 26, 24, 32, 42, and 22 for Will Bowers. Over 2 this year, holding Whitehead, needing points at the 28-yard line for a 38-yard field goal. Let's see what we do here. Whitehead says, "You ready?" Bowers, right in the kicker, says, "Yes, I am." Ball down. He'll kick it. He'll drive it long. He'll drive it deep, and it's not there. Misses to the left. Will Bowers. Field goal try goes awry, and so Anderson County stops us. Will take over at the 9:20 mark in the first half. We trail 20-7. Tough break.
He did. He got a great kick on it there. You couldn't tell from here, but you're right. It looked like it may have been. He may have pulled it just a little bit to the left there, but he struck the ball very well. Nice snap, nice hold.
So Anderson County takes over on downs and a misfire on the field goal, 38 yards out, so they'll get it at their 20. This is a key defensive stop of this football team here, trailing 20-7 in the first half. Man in motion. They'll work right to left on the far hash mark. They'll hand off to the late handoff to LaRue. Big hole, 25, 30. Look out, 40, 45. If they don't catch him, and they won't, touchdown, 80-yard run, Waylon LaRue for Anderson County. And hold everything. There's a flag back here at the 32-yard line. LaRue took off to the races down the far sideline for an 80-yard touchdown, but there's a flag, and I think we're bringing this one back, and we are. So the touchdown's a break for the Cyclones. He clearly was off to the races for an 80-yard scamper, but we're bringing it back on a penalty flag, apparently against Anderson County. Let's see, blocking the back, Anderson County, touchdown nullified. That's a huge break for the Cyclones, Coach, because that would put us down 26-7.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he was shot out of a cannon there. Once he hit the sidelines, we weren't going to catch him. But evidently, referee saw a block in the back over there close to the Cyclone sideline right there. And so that's a spot of the foul penalty, so it backs it up, and it's basically 1st and 10 again.
Waylon LaRue's got a different gear. He gets outside, he shifts, and he's gone. He's got a different gear in that gearbox. He can run.
Looked like we had an angle on him. He just took off.
Oh man, he can. You talking about shot out of a cannon? This guy can go. Penalty, touchdown nullified. 3-man front Cyclones. Bubble screen near side of the wide side of the field. Caught. He'll be at the 20, 25, 30, and Bryson Rowland rides him out of bounds near sideline at the 33-yard line. That'll be 14 making the catch for the Anderson County Mavericks. And we call out the name of Evan Pyatt, the junior. Takes it out to the 34-yard line. Picks up 14. No, picks up
9, second and 1.
Picks up 9, yep, second and 1. At the 29-yard line. Single empty backfield for Hensley. Claps his hands. Bubble screen far side caught. Curls back him inside, comes back this way. And it's going to be wrapped up, and Strickland will be brought down at about the 29-yard line. He caught it, came back this way on the curl. Now a flag at the end of the play. Some little talking going on down there, and the flag flies out of the offensive backfield. Catch was made by Strickland. He came back, tried to come back up the middle of the field, and we got him and dropped him at the 29-yard line. Pickup of, say, personal foul, Cyclones. We're averaging 1 a game. There's our one. Hope it's the only one we got tonight. Unfortunately, the market's huge. We had stopped him. Strickland caught a little comeback catch, Coach, and we bottled him up and got him, but some extracurriculars gets his flag for 15, puts it out to the Anderson County 44-yard line.
Yeah, all those mistakes are magnified when you get to this point of the season. We've talked about that quite a bit this year.
Yep. So it's 3rd down. Mark the ball at the Anderson County 44-yard line. Should be 1st down.
Yeah.
1st down, my bad. 1st down to 44-yard line. He'll hand off to LaRue. A delay handoff. He'll get it out to about the 40, 46, 47-yard line. Ben Adams and Landry Buckles making a stop for the Cyclones. He'll mark it at the 47-yard line. On a 1st and 10, picks up 3. 7:45 to go first half. We trail 20-7. Remember, Anderson County deferred the coin toss. They'll get the second half kickoff as well. So they mark it at the 47 near hash mark. Cyclones show a 3-man front defensively. Another big play. We got to stop them here. 2nd and 7 at their own 47-yard line. Puts a man in motion from near side to far side to the wide side of the field. Hensley hands off again to LaRue. LaRue at the 50. LaRue breaks through to the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown, Anderson County. 53-yard run by Waylon LaRue, and it's 26-7, Anderson County first half. LaRue is good as advertised, Coach.
Yep, he is, and again we had him in position there to make the tackle after about a 3 or 4 yard gain, but he did a nice job of just fighting through that, keeping his legs churning, broke through the arm tackles, and then again once he gets out in front, you're just not going to catch him.
He is that good, folks. He can go, and he stopped. Well, we'll describe it after this kickoff. We'll go to the break. It's an interesting running style he has, but it's very effective, obviously. 53-yard touchdown run, ball down. Payne's point after, and it's first half, 27-7 Anderson County. Back after this, you're listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Football.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
It's an exciting doubleheader of Milligan University basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join legendary coaches Phil Worrell for the men's game, Rich Aubrey for the Lady Buffs game, and yours truly this coming Saturday at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse as the Buffs host the True McConnell Bears out of Georgia. The Lady Buffs at 2 o'clock, the men tip off at 4 o'clock. It is a Milligan University basketball doubleheader. It all starts at 1:45 this Saturday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Milligan University basketball. Wall on the kickoff to the 5, 20, 25. He'll get it out to the 30. Nice return. 32-yard line, Justice Wallen. Takes it back 27 yards on the kickoff return. Tackle made by number 11 for Anderson County. Call out the name of, small print. Zach, Lawsy mercy. Zach Hapney making the tackle. Cyclones, again, you made a great point during the break. LaRue is the real deal. Reminds me of the Mason Gudger from Greenville, and you said, how's he compared to Quillen of Greenville? That's a very good comparison. They both have outstanding speed, but LaRue kind of gets there, and he almost stutter steps for a second, and then, boom, he blasts down the field, and he's gone. He is a very, very good running back, and his numbers indicate that, obviously. 27-7, we got to get going here. 7:03 to go to halftime. Cyclones will set up on the 33-yard line. Our best start of the ball game. Slagle looking, throws out in the flat, batted down. Is that the big 6'6" boy?
Eli Dorton.
Eli Dorton, 6'6", 300. Had put that big old paw in there and knocked it down. Incomplete pass. Read it, backpedaled. He's going out in the flat to the far side of the field, and big boy said, nah. Spiked it. Looked like knocked it. Made it look like a biscuit out there, that big old football. He's got a paw, 6'6", 300. 2nd and 10, 33-yard line. Brett looking, running, sack, 32-yard line. Loses one on the play. Low snap, came up running the football up the gut because just had to. It's a snap and run situation. He'll get it to the 32-yard line, loses one. 3rd and 11, 6:42 to go to halftime. Cyclones trail 27-7.
It's been a long first half too, Tom, and still 6 minutes to go in this half.
Absolutely. Slagle 3rd and 11 from the 32 to the 43 to move the sticks here. Rhett hand off to Wallen, or check that Buckles, drop to the 30-yard line. Yes. Loses 2 more. They hand it off coming off right side, and they were waiting on him, and Landry gets dropped to the 30 for another 2-yard loss. We got to punt the football. 6:06 to go. First half, we trail 27-7. This is becoming a Morton Salt game. When it rains, it pours, and it's pouring right now for the Mavericks. They're doing everything right. Not for lack of effort from our guys, but it's just not going our way right now. Score tells you that. 27-7, Anderson County. 5:45 to go to halftime. 18-yard line. We'll go left to right, kicking Campbell. Long snap, knee-high snap. Caleb Campbell gets it off. Great punt. Fair catch taken at the 25-yard line. He should be kicking somewhere on Saturdays, Coach. He is a heck of a kicker, Caleb Campbell. We're going to miss him next year.
Yep. Talented young man.
He goes from our 18 all the way down to the spot the football at the Anderson County, 27-yard line. 41-yard punt by Caleb Campbell. 1st and 10, Anderson County must stop right here.
Yep. Got to find a way to dig down right here and get a stop.
5:33 to go in the half. We're down by 20. You can't let them score again to get the second half kickoff. And looking, Hensley. Plenty of time. Throws down the field. Got a man out there, and it's going to be caught at the intercepted. Picked off. Cyclones got our 11th pick of the season. On the pick, he went up and got it, kind of like what happened a couple of weeks ago down in Greenville. Reverse the fortune. Justin Whitehead goes up and picks it off with a 32. They both went up simultaneously and battle for it in single coverage. Justin brings down for the INT.
Yeah.
Big stop for the Cyclones.
Yeah, he earned that one. Like you said, that was a heartbreaker 2 weeks ago, and I saw visions of a similar play right there, but he was able to come down with it. That was a really nice play. He had all day to throw, and just a great job by Whitehead to stay back there and play his position.
Cyclones get it back on the turnover, on the interception by Whitehead, the 11th of the season for the Cyclone defense. We get it to our 33, 1st and 10. New life here. Let's see what we can do with it. Schlegel hands off to CJ. CJ popped and dropped at about the 33-yard line. Not much of any on the play. I think maybe no gain on the play. Tackle made again by the interior line of that Anderson County defense. They're stout. And you call out the name that time again for Eli Dorton, 6'6", 300. Surely he's being recruited just for his size, I would think. Somebody want that guy. 6'6", 300. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 4:55 to go to halftime. See if we can capitalize on the miscue on the interception. 2 to the near side, wide side of the field, 1 to the far side. Schlegel looking. Red, single coverage on the far sideline. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anderson County. 40, 50, 45, 40 down the far side of the 30, 25, 20. He may go. He's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Schlegel put it up there in single coverage. He just out-jumped our guy, and he brings it down. Great athletic interception for the Anderson County Mavericks. And let's see who made the catch. The INT, they get the ball right back. Takes it back to the 4-yard line. The interception, I believe you'll give credit to Reese Russell for the INT.
Yep.
And Anderson County knocking on the door right back on the giveaway takeaway. We get an INT, they get an INT. And so they'll take it down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, knocking on the door, 4:33 to go to halftime. 27-7. Hand off to LaRue. LaRue turns to the far side, turns up, goes in untouched. Touchdown, 4 yards, tall sweep. Our defensive end got hemmed in, couldn't get out there to get him. LaRue goes in untouched. It's 33-7, Anderson County, first half. LaRue.
Yeah,
Waylon LaRue.
We tried to set the edge there, and our end guy got knocked down right there, and he was able to just walk in.
33-7 Mavericks here at the 4:27 mark to halftime. I'm going to guess somebody in his family listens to country music. You don't have too many Waylons out there. Waylon Jennings. And Waylon LaRue's the real deal, folks. First half, 4:27 to go to halftime. It's 34-7 in favor of the homestanding Anderson County Mavericks. Back after this, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Football. I'm with Lynn Freeman, the general manager of Elizabethton of Ford, and also Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. What's going on? What's happening down here, my friend?
Lots and lots of good things. It's game day, folks, but we're here and we're always ready to give a good deal. We got 10% off on both new and select inventory here at Ford and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We have a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned cars, paying extra dollars for trade-in, but then we're willing to go the extra mile for you. Good luck, Elizabethton. Let's win another championship this year.
There you go. Lynn Freeman, general manager of Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Elizabethton.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabethton.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday night from John Treadway Gymnasium for the season opener of Cyclone basketball here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. As the Cyclones host Cock County, Lady Cyclones at 6:30, the boys to follow at 8 o'clock. Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. On the touchdown, a personal foul assessed against Bryson Rowland of the Cyclones. They're going to mark it off. They'll kick it off at our 45-yard line. So Payne to do it. 34-7, 4:27 to go, and ain't much going right now with the orange and black, unfortunately. But we're still here, and we're still digging and fighting and clawing. That's what we do as Cyclones. Payne to kick it from our 45. I would assume it'll be a touchback, and it will be. Kind of a given. Coach, tomorrow night, Tennessee goes down to Georgia, about the Bulldogs down between the hedges. Nico, did you say coming down, Nico got on the plane? Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
He's going.
So what do you think? What are the keys for Tennessee to win that ball game tomorrow night against Georgia?
I mean, you have to be able to score some points, which has been kind of our Achilles heel this year at times. The defense has played just outstanding. So if you get what we've gotten out of the defense anywhere close to that tomorrow, we have a chance to win if we can just put the ball in the end zone.
1st and 10 Cyclones, 34-7. We trail it. 4:27 to go to halftime. Schlegel, single setback from the 20 on the touchback. Handoff, trying to get to the outside. He does. He'll get to the 25 to about the 26. Picks up 6. We're averaging 6 yards to carry. And that time it was, I believe, Justice Wallen.
Yep.
It was. Wallen gets to carry. He'll take it to the 25-yard line. Only a junior. Got a big nucleus coming back next year, folks. 26-yard line, picks up 6. 2nd and 4. 4-minute mark, first half. We trail 34-7. 2 to the near side, wide side of the field. Schlegel will hand off to Wallen coming this way. Is bunched up and gobbed up at the 25, but not much. Guess who was in on that play? Let me think. 6'6", 300-pound Dorton was in on the play at the 25-yard line. No gain on the play. In fact, I think they'll spot it lost. Nope, we'll give it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. 3:38 to go. First half, it's all Anderson County right now. They lead at 34-7. Again, the game of interest would be obviously the Greenville-Gibbs game. Greenville's taking the lead. 3:23 to go to halftime here. 3rd down and 4. On the sweep, Chiron Smalls, 30. Got the first down to the 35 to the 36. Nice run, Chiron. Little sweep coming this way. Cut up in between the guard and the tackle and squirts up the field to the 36-yard line for a Double C Western Supply first down. Hadn't had one for a while. That's a nice move of the sticks on the run by Chiron Smalls.
Yeah, it was a nice kind of a little counter action there. Get the flow going the other way and then give it back to Chiron the other way. Nice play.
So Anderson County bowing up here defensively. 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Inside of 3 to go to halftime. Schlegel, 3-step drop, looking, throws over the middle. It's caught on a nice catch at the 45-yard line. Go to Zach Wallen, makes the catch over the middle. Picks up 9. Nothing fancy, just crossed the middle, popped him at the 45-yard line. First down Cyclones at the 46 to mark it. So nice throw by Rhett. Had time that time, Coach. When you give him time, he'll slice you and dice you.
Yeah.
And he had time, got it over the middle. Nice catch by Wallen. Ball at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Toss sweep. Chiron. Chiron turns the corner. He'll go to midfield and get upended at the midfield marker. He went high and he went low and submarined him and dropped him at the 50-yard line. Picks up, they'll mark it actually at the 49-yard line of Anderson County. Nice run by Chiron Smalls. 2-minute mark to go. First half, it's 34-7 Anderson County.
Yeah, Chiron's not carried it much this year, but he's had a couple nice runs this drive.
The train's in there now. 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line. Our leading scorer of the season. 10 touchdowns. Schlegel, 3-step drop looking. Throws over the middle and a busted play. And not sure who that was intended to. May have been, let's see. Looks like downfield. Was that Ben Adams? Let's see. Turn around. Big man. It was. Tight end Ben Adams down the field. Overshot him. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 5 at the 49-yard line. We're in Anderson County territory. 1:49 to go to halftime. Two to the near side, the wide side of the field. Far hash mark left to right, and now Cyclones want to call a timeout here. At the 1:49 mark, go to collinsandcompany.info. We've got auctions, real estate, auctions. We got Christmas decorations. We've got cars right now you can go to the website and bid on, and they'll ship anywhere in the country. Had David on the show, sports show, a couple of weeks ago, said they ship to Alaska, they ship to Japan, they ship all over the place.
Wow.
Go to the website, collinsandcompany.info, and check out all the different auctions going on right now. And again, they got one. Christmas. Are you a Christmas guy, by the way? I know Crystal is.
Oh, I love Christmas. Yeah.
You got your trees up yet?
A tree is up.
Tree is up.
Yep.
They got
nothing outside yet.
Yeah.
No, that'll probably be Thanksgiving weekend. But
Hallmark Christmas ornaments you can bid on this Christmas auction. Go to collinsandcompany.info, a great sponsor here of Cyclone Sports.
Get you a few scores here, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Bearden 16, Dobbins Bennett 7. That's 1:30 to go in the first half. Greenville is up on Gibbs 21-10. There's a minute to go in that one in the half. Also, Gatlinburg Pittman 14, Unicoi 13. That's midway through the second quarter. Also, Maryville 28, Science Hill 7. That's a second quarter score.
Here it's 3rd and 5 from the Anderson County 49-yard line. Schlegel claps his hands, breaks it, throws out in the flat. It's going to be caught. Nice catch, first down, 41-yard line. Nothing fancy. Old button hook coach went down and came back and got it. Zach Wallen makes the catch at the 41-yard line. Needed 5, got himself, 8. Double C Western Supply first down. We're just chipping away here best we can, trailing 34-7. Minute 40 to go to halftime. We got it 1st and 10 on the Maverick 41-yard line. Got a sustained drive going here. They score quickly in bunches. Schlegel, busted play, rolls out in the flat, throws, side arms, and it's going to be caught at the 33-yard line. Nice catch. Down and out, Justin Whitehead to the near sideline. Small there to make the stop for Anderson County, but a nice down and out, nothing fancy, coach. But we're moving the sticks.
Yep.
Riley Wolfenbarger also making the stop for Anderson County. The market to the 34-yard line. Picks up 7, second down, call it 2.5, maybe 3 at the 34-yard line near hash mark. 2 to the far side, the wide side of the field. Inside of a minute till halftime. Play action, Schlegel, blitz, drop, 40-yard line. Fake the handoff before he could even do anything else. They came with the blitz and got him. They drop him back at the 40-yard line.
Those first several of those plays there, Tom, in this drive so far, Anderson was almost in like a prevent type defense where they weren't rushing the quarterback, and that time on that second and mid play there, they brought the house, and Cyclones just couldn't pick it up.
40 seconds to go till halftime. Cyclones burn another timeout. We'll bring up a 3rd down at the 39-yard line. Basketball starts last night of the Jamboree. Our girls won big. It's 41-18 over University High's ladies, the Jamboree at Viking Hall. Our guys won 42-20, so you'll get a chance to see them. Tuesday night, our season opener, Cock County's coming to town. Man, oh man, oh man, that game last year, I could still go in the trash can and puke.
Yeah.
Down there against Cock County. Man, I wanted that so bad for those girls. Killed me. Cock County prevailed late in the game to win it, double overtime, and went on to the state tournament. And so we'll see the Cock County girls at 6:30, the Cock County boys at 8. We'll go there at 6:15 Tuesday night, Cyclone basketball. John Treadway Gymnasium. Come out, cheer on our girls and our guys. We're looking to have a big season this year.
Yep, absolutely. Like you said, this is a great chance to come out to AL John Treadway Gymnasium and support these basketball teams.
Absolutely. 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line. 40 seconds till halftime. Near hash mark. Red. They're bringing outside pressure. He'll throw downfield. Caught over the middle. Nice job. 25. Inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Zach Wallen makes the catch over the middle. Nothing fancy. He got, to his credit, he got popped when he released that football. And so Anderson County sacked him, but he got it released and takes it down to the 22-yard line, picks up 12, a first down.
He did a nice job of not giving up on that play. He just kind of hung in there, and looks like timeout Anderson County.
Anderson County burns the timeout now.
He stepped up. He had pressure from his backside, and he stepped up. And, again, the guy was pressuring him, like you said, but he stuck with it, got the ball to Wallen for a big first down.
Quick break from Container Man. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Football.
In a world world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
Clock says 29 seconds to halftime. We trail 34-7. Richard Van Ushers, Julie Thompson are bringing it to you. Cyclones, nothing fancy, coach. Just little passes over the middle, down and out passes, running sideline routes. And so, they're giving us about a 4 or 5 yard cushion on our receivers, and Rhett's finding them. We're moving the football.
Yeah, we gave him some protection there again, and he was able to step up and hit Wallen kind of over the middle there, kind of on a skinny post right there.
1st and 10, 22-yard line. 3 to the far side, trips that way. Schlegel looking. Rhett throws, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of the leaping Zach Wallen at the 15-yard line. Came across the middle, went up in single coverage, and leaped up and just a smidgen high, which was smart for Rhett because that could have been, if he dropped it any lower, could have been an intercepted football. Wallen went up to get it, couldn't get it, incomplete pass, stopping the clock, 24 seconds to go to the break. Halftime brought to you by the Coffee Company. Man, they got those lattes we're going to talk about at the break. Ooh, doggies, they're good. Down to the 22-yard lines where they spot the football. 24 seconds to go to the break. Cyclones looking left to right now. Single setback is Wallen. Schlegel out of the gun. Rhett looking. Here comes pressure. Throws out in the flat. Caught on the comeback route to the 20. He's to the 15 and down to about the 12-yard line. Nice curl route, but Justin Whitehead on the comeback.
May
he
not
makes the
get another
catch.
Playoff. 13 seconds.
13 seconds. Clock
clock
running.
it.
We're out of timeouts. 8 seconds. Schlegel, and he'll spike it, and we'll bring in Bowers, I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
Smart play by Red. He got up there and spiked it at the 13-yard line. So we'll get chance for points before halftime. Bowers will come out and try it again. Will has missed an early field goal to 38 yards. He'll put the football down, and this will be with Whitehead holding. Should be right at the 20. I would think it'll be a 30-yard field goal. So Will Bowers trying to give us some points before the break. We trail 34-7. Whitehead to hold it. Ball right in the middle of the field. Nice job of Red to put it right in the middle. The best opportunity for Bowers to kick it. Right-footed. Nods his head from Whitehead, so we're ready to go. Snap down. Ball on the tee. It's up, and it's blocked. Anderson County got a piece of it, blocked it. No go. And that's halftime. At the break, we trail 34-7. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Halftime brought to you by the Coffee Company. As you listen to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. Field goal tipped at the line of scrimmage. 34-7 halftime. Anderson County. They'll get the second half kickoff. We'll be right back. You are listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. Our buddy, obviously Frankie Bailey, the owner of the Coffee Company here in downtown Elizabethton. A lot of restaurants, coffee shops all across the Tri-Cities. Why come to the Coffee Company? What do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Yeah, well, it's a special place. The Coffee Company's been in business for 27 years now, and the community has just been a huge support. That's the only reason we're here and continue to be here, to support and feed and serve some amazing coffee to the community. So it's the space. When you're talking about supporting these historic downtowns, it really matters because we're the heart of the community. We're at the heart of Carter County. This is where people come to celebrate, to shop, to enjoy, and it really makes a difference when you support local. And so when you've got people taking a chance and opening up some great businesses downtown, the more that you can show up, support. The holiday season's coming up. That's a really great time to come out and support all these amazing restaurants and businesses right here in your downtown.
You've got them from all over the Tri-Cities coming in here, too. Of course,
Yeah.
Elizabeth supports you, but
Yeah, it's been
all over the
awesome.
Tri-Cities, it's awesome.
We
So
do. There's lots of local support, but really regionalism.
Mhm.
People coming from Johnson City, Irwin, Bristol, Kingsport, they come down. They like to eat in our downtown. They like to enjoy drinks in our downtown, and they come back, which is wonderful. We love it.
the Coffee Company. Social media, how do we find
You
you?
can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Just search up the Coffee Company. You can call us here. We also have a website. You can order food online if you want to order through Google. Find us there. You can just come and pick it up quickly without calling. And you can order coffee by the pound if you're folks that are watching that don't live in the area and you want to try our awesome coffee. You can go to our website, tncoffeecompany.com, and order coffee by the pound just right there, and we'll ship it to you.
Hours are open.
We are open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
And the magic phone number of the coffee company is
423-542-3438.
Great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, and support the coffee company in downtown Elizabethton. Halftime Cyclones trail 34-7. We're joined by Dr. John Mitten, our great principal at Elizabethton High School. Let me tell you about the coffee company real quick. The latte's on the board right now. You're a coffee company guy, aren't you?
You better believe it.
Yeah. Does the cow give milk?
I could use some right now.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Amen. We were there today or yesterday. Nick Miller and I had lunch there, and we enjoyed. We both got turkey croissants, and he got peanut butter pie, and I got coconut cream pie.
Man.
And the lady said, the waitress said, "You guys like to eat." I said, "Ma'am, look at us." Nick goes, what, about 6'5"? I go about 6'5", and we can throw it down now.
That's right. I can only imagine.
Oh, baby.
Well, I've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have seen it. What was that place we went down in Murfreesboro, the state tournament? The barbecue joint, I can't remember the name of it. Everybody goes to it when we go down there, the state tournament. We got down and we hit it pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I can't remember. The name of it's slipping me. Maybe I'll have it thought of here in a second.
Forrest Holt, God is my witness, had so many wings. It was piled up. I couldn't even see him across. I had to look up because the pile of wings I couldn't even see his face. I said, "What do you think?" He said, "That stuff's pretty good." We have a good time, folks. I can tell you that. We go on the road, we have a good time. Here's the lattes again at the coffee company. We trail at halftime 34-7. White chocolate macadamia, the blueberry smooch. Now, Victoria and Annie, our cheerleader sponsor, that is her favorite, the blueberry smooch, blueberry and white chocolate. The white Reese's peanut butter and white chocolate latte at the coffee company. The Italian cream cake, amaretto rum and white chocolate, the German chocolate cake latte, chocolate almond and coconut. Here's what this has got John Mitten written all over it. The Panda Hug. Chocolate, coconut, and white chocolate latte.
I'm glad you think of me when you hear that. Anytime I walk in there, I mean, it's coffee of the day. It's quick, and you can get out of there, just step right up and get your card punched. And, of course, I guess it's 10 or 12 drinks or 10 or 12 bags. You get the last one for free, which is cool. Love to shop local. Coffee company does a lot for us, and Frankie and her staff down there, everything from the band to supporting you. And if it's got Elizabethton High School's name on it, they're going to be behind it. So we appreciate them a ton.
Absolutely. Let me say hello to a couple of folks. And Doc's, we're talking about that robotics team that's heading off to the regional, UVA Wise, and some other things going on. Hello to Lynn Valley Baptist Church, Carolyn Blevins, Tommy Johnson, Eric Cannon, Shannon Irwin, Chris Berg, Felicia Perry, Terry Moore. Hello, Coach James Avery, Del Coball. Cade Russell, there's a flash from the past. He gave us some great memories. Audrey Collins, Kim Pless, James Avery, Tina Westgate, Julie Pate. We'll see her son and the basketballers here Tuesday night. Video and audio back home at John Treadway. Cock County comes to town. Brett Price, Molly Glover, Julie Pate, Susan Yunker, Ryan Presnell. Coach got a great report. He's home on the mend. Thank you, Lord, for answered prayer for Coach Presnell. Janice Slimp. Bo Corum, Whitney Blevins. Hello, Miss Whitney. She runs the Oakland Avenue branch of the Northeast Community Credit Union. Does a wonderful job. Sally Martin, Rebecca Swink, a couple of more. Dustin Ledford, Lance and Christy Peru, and Jamie Roberts, Linda Cook, Alex Campbell, Jeff Treadway, Carrie Reed, and Asher Taylor, and Star Nave and Coach T. Donna Townsend. Halftime, we trail 34-7. Our robotics team's heading off to UVA Wise tomorrow for the regional. Good luck to Mr. John Lee and our robotics team.
Yeah, John's done a tremendous job since coming from TCAT and just taking our STEM program to the next level and getting students involved not only in the classroom, which is clearly important, in our program of study, a CT program led by Brian Colbert, all of our programs really. And then, John's just done a really good job in our STEM and engineering programs. And, again, extended outside the classroom. David Campbell did a great job when he was leading it in the beginning. And he's at TCAT now, but, of course, still continuing to support us. And then But yeah, we're excited for those students. They get to do a lot of unique things. You know, hands-on learning is something that's really important. You know, we focus on just looking out here right now, Anderson County recognizing some of their students who have scored well on the ACT. It's really neat to see them do that. For students who are academically strong and do really well. But you can do both, Tom. You know, we've got some really good CTE programs where project-based and hands-on learning is really valued, and students can get in there and thrive, and STEM is no different. And the robotics team, they did a really good job, did really well last year, and look forward to seeing them go and compete and see how they do.
Thought it was really cool. We did the tour of schools there, and of course you set up our guests, our great kids,
Sure.
and we take a hour snapshot of all the great things happening at Elizabethton High School. One of those, Paul came up talking about the auto repair. You got 4 levels. You got, he said, over 60 kids, guys and girls, in that program, teaching them how to change tires, change the battery, change the oil, do basic car maintenance.
Sure, yeah.
Great program at Elizabethton High School.
Yeah, and another great partnership that we've gained. We've always been great partners with TCAT and Elizabethton, but we've really, gained some dual enrollment partnerships with them over the last couple of years. So we're fortunate to have the Stony Creek campus just so close to us, and we've had students in the past who have been able to transport themselves or, take advantage of situations where they can go there and earn credit. But now Richard Church and some of the leadership at TCAT have really worked their way to us to try to take advantage of allowing our teachers to align the curriculum with what TCAT offers and what students would actually get into at TCAT and earn hours and use dual enrollment funds and time and clock hours at the high school. So Mr. Lindbergh's maintenance and light repair courses are just a small example of that. So as they're doing the things that you're talking about and many more other things, alignments and things like that, they're earning hours and clock time, which applies to them if they happen to go to TCAT. Not all of them decide to do that, but if that's something they choose to do, it's a free opportunity for them to earn high school credit and dual enrollment credit at the same time. We've done that a lot in a lot of our academic areas over the years in math and science, English and social studies, but it's really starting to penetrate our CTE programs, and so it's really a good partnership with us, TCAT and Northeast State, to be able to offer kids those opportunities for dual enrollment. It's really neat.
Halftime, we trail 34-7. Anderson County gets the second half kickoff. Also, another great part of Elizabethton High School is the culinary department. I mean, they do a wonderful job. They got a big event coming up in early December. We're going to help promote that for them, and so it's a opportunity to enjoy the culinary talents of our youngsters at Elizabethton High School.
Yeah, they do a really good job propping up the school. They're a lot, they're a lot like the band in some ways. They perform and do a lot of things in the background, like the pep band's here tonight just performing. They have their marching season and they are out in the spotlight, but most of the time the band is showing up and doing things for the school and in the background, and our culinary program, Mr. Shirts, does a great job leading that, and they do a ton of things behind the scenes. So they learn a lot, and of course, during the school day through all the different courses that we offer, but they do a lot of supporting different things. The Cookies for Santa that's coming up, which is a really neat free community event for people within our community. But then, when we have our Honors Day banquet and when we have things at the school, the Culinary Arts program are the first people to step up and say we want to get involved so that students can learn hands-on again in a CTE program. So a lot going on behind the scenes for those students in that program, and we're just so lucky to have Jay Shirts leading that program. He and his wife both, a little interesting bit of information, he's married to a culinary arts teacher in Unicoi County, so they know a lot about food and they know a lot about how to make it well. So whether or not you've eaten it or whether or not you've learned under him, he does a great job, and his wife does too over in Unicoi County. So they're great people, and we're happy to have him for sure.
Halftime, we trail 34-7. You see him on the screen as our great principal, Dr. John Mitten. So athletically, we kind of turned the page. We got basketball. We saw him last night at the Jamboree. Our swim team and our wrestling team. That's our winter sports at the high school. We're going full bore now. We have our season opener basketball game Tuesday night. Cock County comes to town. Guys and girls will stream video and audio, or audio and video, again at John Treadway. So it's hard to believe we got 39 days to Christmas Eve. First semester's about in the books. Been a interesting first semester, but once again, being Cyclones, we are resilient, and we just keep on trucking. Whatever comes our way, we take it head on, we battle it, and keep on trucking.
Yeah, you're right. You mentioned a lot of great things that we're turning the corner to. As we turn into the fall season, this week's felt a little bit more like fall than it has in the past couple weeks. Our drama program is having their fall production Into the Woods. It's at T.A. Duggar this weekend, having it tonight, tomorrow, and then Sunday afternoon. A nice matinee for people to go out and catch. Meg Foster does a tremendous job. Mm-hmm. You mentioned wrestling, you mentioned swimming, and then, of course, we saw basketball and the Jamboree. Both teams look great. Both coaches doing a great job. And so, yeah, it's hard to believe that we're turning the corner. We've got a week of school left next week, short week the following week, going into Thanksgiving break, and then that little stretch between Thanksgiving break and Christmas break just goes really fast. Semester testing and things like that for us, and just trying to wrap up the semester. So there's been some challenges this semester, obviously, as we know, just within the community with the flood and time away from school. But we've rebounded well, proud of our teachers, proud of our students and our community, and it's been really nice to get back into a normal rhythm again. But it's went by fast, and before you know it, we're going to be looking at the second semester and a restart. So you're right, resilient. It's been great to be a Cyclone as well.
Let's say hello to some folks. Clarence Wilson, Lucy Fortner, Curtis Trent, Samantha Loveday, B.J. Grindstaff, Cassie Keller, Billy Sampson, James Avery, Bob Blackwell, Brenda Shorter, Connie Helms. They're all over the place. Deborah Ann Middleton Eastep. Would put on my glasses, but that'd be too smart to do that. Deborah Prickard, Lisa Broom, Annie Eastep, Dillard Scholes. Is that right?
That's right.
Thank you. You're very kind, sir. Your comments. Molly Glover. Let's see. Joshua Meisner. Take a few there, Coach. You take some. Say hello to Emmy Morgenstern.
Yeah.
Who else? Wilda Edwards. Who are those?
Annette Laveau, Rick Osborne.
Karen Jenkins.
Josh Rasnick.
Yep.
Mike Taylor, Karen Wilson, Caleb Hambrick. There's Hamby. Hadn't seen him in a while. Samantha Loveday. I think you mentioned her already. Rick Townsend. Joni Laws.
Yep. Regina Shepard.
Whitney Blevins.
Yep. Dustin Long. Let's see. Matt Gagley, Alex Ingram, Clarence Wilson, Gene Madgett, Penny Gray, Glenn McQueen, Shauna Lane, Gene Sams, Connie Helms, Keith Hart, Debbie Gardner, Danny Davis, a couple more, Nick Shell, Janet Hill, Glenn Bowling, Frank Peters, Annie Hensley, Bethany Wilnitz, Eli Blevins, Linda Daughtery, Ashley Taylor, and Maggie Boer. I know Miss Boer. My granddaughter's got her. She loves her. In Spanish, como está usted? Reed Casey,
Whoa.
Mason Bowling. Did that impress you?
That was pretty good.
It was.
That was pretty good, yeah.
That's 2 semesters of Spanish. That's all I can tell you. And I went up one. I got to tell this story. I thought I was being cute. Went up to my buddy one time in college. I said, man, you're a bonito senorita. I don't know what I was saying. It means pretty woman.
Oh,
he threw
all right.
me, we were watching Monday Night Football. He threw me over the couch. He said, don't ever call me that again. I said, sorry. I was trying to be cute. I don't like it. It's okay. He's a big boy, and he threw me over the couch. Things I tell him myself. Matt Fox, Tony Arnold, Tim Whaley, Alex Wheeler, Jason Holly, our great PA announcer, Teresa Tigg, Connie Foster, Jeremy Marler, and let's do 2 more, and we'll take a break. Jason Street, and let's see, Robert Thomas in Dallas, Texas. Thank you, sir, for watching. There you go.
So glad to hear Coach Presl's doing well. I heard you mention his name a little earlier. Coach Mr. Diaz and Nick and I, we rode up here. We got a chance to talk to him on the phone, and he's doing well, doing great, as expected. Of course, fighting cancer is something that's not anything to be taken lightly. And but if I know a guy that's tough enough to do it and a family behind him that's supportive enough to do it, it's certainly him. And
Absolutely.
So I know our faculty and our staff have reached out and done a lot for him and his family. And so I'm just so happy to hear the other day that everything went as expected. And so he's got a little bit of a road ahead of him, but just happy to hear that he's back on his feet and recovering. And so we're looking forward to getting him back in the fold. And if I know Ryan Presnell, I know he's ready to do the same. So just thoughts and prayers out to he and his family as well.
Well put. Great job, sir.
Yes, sir. Go Cyclones.
See you
Next
Tuesday
time.
night.
Yes,
Basketball.
Sir. I'll be there.
You got it. Quick break. We'll be right back for Big John's Closeouts. Halftime, we trail 34-7. Coach Van got some other scores coming up to the break. We'll be right back after this. You're very kind, Bob Thomas. Thank you, sir. You are listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Playoff Football. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. It goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues. softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. You're one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it, because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations, or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back at halftime again, Coach Van Huss with us. Again, thanks to Dr. Minton. So, other scores of the break. Again, we are watching the Gibbs-Greenvilles. Both teams come back out and getting ready to start the second half. While he's doing that, let me say hello to some more folks. Ricky Sutphin, Richard Grindstaff, Paul Lindberg, Tyrone Simmerly. They're on their way to Athens, Georgia. Lisa and Tyrone, hello. Gordon White. Juicy. George and Lucy are listening. Thank you. George and Lucy Fortner. Jeff and Laura Honeycutt. Teresa Simcox. Gordon White and Gallatin. Thank you. Donna Presnell. Zachary Doman, I think, Open Center, right? Greg Campbell. Jim Presnell. Why don't we do this? Why don't we put the glasses on?
That may help.
Quit trying to guess. Good night. All right. Paul Lindberg, yep. Thank you for Paul and Melissa. He did a great job on the tour of schools. Braxton Avery, Philip Reese, Michael Simmerly, Greg Irwin, David Holtzclaw, John Meredith, Rick Presnell. That's Coach P's daddy. Robin Denny, Sally Harris, Michael Rasnick, Lisa Bunn, Kelly Campbell, Cheryl Garland, Kim Pless, Dylan Andes, the Isaiah House is watching. Thank you, Mary Calhoun, Tim Rasnick, Cherie Holt, Christy Ingram, Katie Katie Presnell Duggar, Brock Pittman, our great coach, head coach of T.A. Duggar. Both teams out on the field, Lois Benfield, Judy DeLoach, Kim Miller, James McNeil, James Avery, Mike Cole, Bill Carden, John Boy Ramsey, Russell Riddle, couple of more, Debbie Duncan, Ashley Cassidy, Chrissy Lambert, Coach Jerry White, the Hampton Bulldogs, Renee Birchfield, one of our great track and field coaches, Ryan Nave and Teresa Deal. Coach, other scores going on right now.
These are halftime scores. Bearden 19, Dobbins Bennett 7, Greenville 21, Gibbs 10. Sevier County and Powell are tied at 7. Gatlinburg Pittman 21, Unicoi County 13. Alcoa 42-0 over Austin East. Science Hill is trailing Maryville at the half, 28-7. Oliver Springs 27, Rockwood 7. Knox West 35, Knox Hall 0, and York Institute is beating Polk County in the first quarter 14-7. That's all the Region 1 and Region 2 games thus far.
Cyclones back on the field, getting loosened up. Our second half kickoff coming up. Anderson County gets the second half kickoff. We trail 34-7. And you are watching, in this case, listening tonight, audio only, Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone playoff football. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursingHome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So we get ready to start the second half. Hello to Linda Dunbar, hello to Terry Kitchens down in Greenville, South Carolina. Tony Vanover, Sandy Shell, Sherry Hilton, Dietrich McKesson, hope I was that right, Maurice Graves, Karen Gentry, Rob Lee, Misty Taylor down in Georgia, Bailey Brooks, Albert Hawks, Dickie Canty, Dickie Lou Cooter Canty, by the way, Christian Brown, Linda Tucker. Thank you, Paul. You're very kind for your words. Mary Ruth Kennedy, Beth Walzer, Mark Newman, Matthew Clemson, Christy Thompson, Brandon and Billy Fox, Karen Edmondson, Benny Pierce, Jan Malone. And it goes on and on. Thank you very much, all you folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coach, real simple. Just has not been our night so far. Anderson County, it has been. 34-7. Can you come back? Absolutely, you can come back. Do we got to play, stop them right here out of the gate? Absolutely. But you know what? If we're winning 34-7 or losing 34-7, we bleed orange and black. We're backing them all the way.
That's right. And I expect them to come out here with a spirited second half and let the chips fall where they may. You can't get back in the game in one play. You have to keep fighting, and all 11 guys on the field at one time have to do their job and just keep plugging away.
Campbell will kick it away. Back deep for Anderson County will be LaRue, and also back there will be probably Strickland. It is. Both have scored tonight. LaRue's put on a show. Our lone touchdown, a C.J. Mathis 4-yard run on the opening drive of the ball game. Since then, it's been 34 unanswered by the Mavericks. So here we go, teeing it up, Campbell. He'll go left to right. He's had 35 touchbacks this season. Let's see if he can make it 36. Be a good way to start this thing, as we need something positive to get going here, and he'll drive it deep, and it will be an automatic touchback number 36 of the season. Coach, somewhere on Saturday, this kid ought to be kicking next year. He can do it.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely have a chance to do that. Again, his best football is even in front of him. He's had a great career at Elizabethton, but again, when you get to the next level and you really focus on, building your body, building strength, and devoting all your time to that, you really take that next step.
Tuesday night, 6:15, we'll start basketball coverage. We'll be at John Treadway. Cock County, come out and support our ladies and our guys on Tuesday. Hensley will clap his hands from the 20, hand off to LaRue, up the middle 20. He's at the 30, he's at the 40, he's gone. First play from scrimmage, no flag, 80-yard touchdown from Waylon LaRue. And Mr. LaRue is the real deal, folks. I'm telling you. Been doing this a long time. He's not very big, Coach, but I'm telling you what, he runs to use an old West Virginia term, like a scalded dog. He can go.
Great feet.
Yes.
Great vision. Obviously, tons of speed. All the things you want in a running back, and obviously he's a tough kid. He's played back there all year long. Just an impressive young man to watch him run.
So it makes it 40-7. On the opening play of the second half, an 80-yard run by Waylon LaRue for a touchdown. Payne's point after. It is good, and it's 41-7 in favor of the Anderson County Mavericks. So we're talking basketball, so we'll have a quadruple header. Our JV girls will start at, 3:30. Help me back it up. Varsity girls 6:30, boys are at 8. So the JV boys would go at 5.
Typically.
And the girl JV be 3:30?
Somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that. Give me a second there.
So come out, watch all 4 games. We're going to stream the varsity games, of course, on Tuesday night, our season opener. Tell you what, our guys team, they are big. They've got Buckles, They got Bailey, they got Hudson Smith, they got Shooters and Pate. Andrew Barnett dropped in 37 last week in a scrimmage against Daniel Boone. We beat him 97-74. So we got all the parts and pieces. Colby Blevins. We'll start doing it and release somebody out. I don't mean to. Evan Chambers. Colby Blevins, we mentioned him. Hudson Pate. Andrew Barnett. Hudson Smith. Jackson Buckles. I'm sitting there looking at him across the floor trying to remember who's on the team. I haven't got into basketball mode. I will this weekend. I think I said Hudson Pate. Anyway, they'll be ready to go on Tuesday. The ladies, Riley and Reagan May, Scooter, Peyton McGee, KK, Jamira Smalls, Payne to kick it away. He'll drive it end over end. It'll be taken by Wallen to the 6. He'll come to the 10, to the 15. He'll go to the 20. He'll go to the 25, and Justice will advance the football to the 28-yard line, our junior return man. Averaging 24 yards on the return. He did another nice job there. So Wallen gets it out to about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. And we set up shop at the 29-yard line. Cyclones trail 41-7, third quarter.
So it looks like boys JV at 5, boys varsity at 8. So fill in on either side there. I'm still trying to find the girls.
3:30 and 6:30.
Okay.
They give them 90-minute window, I think. So Tuesday, season opener. Come see them. The Lady Cyclones and the Guy Cyclones against Cobb County for the season opening basketball at John Treadway. Handoff on the right side is going to be the Train. He'll be popped at the 30 to about the 32-yard line on the first down carry. Picks up 3. So the J Train gets 3 on that carry. 41-7. Anderson County, third quarter. So ball will be placed on a 3-yard pickup to the 32-yard line. 10-minute mark, third quarter, 41-7, Anderson County. Slagle, play action, looking, throws out in the flat. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40. It'll be at the 35, stays on his feet to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He may go in, he does. Strickland with the interception return touchdown from 35 yards out. And Strickland with an INT, and they've opened the barn door on us. 47-7, third quarter. Get a 35-yard interception by Trent Strickland at the 9:34 mark in the third quarter. And so the Cyclones, that's Rhett's second interception of the ball game, and number 9 on the season, and so point after Payne. And the point after is good. We'll be right back after this. 48-7, third quarter, Anderson County. And again with Double C Western Supply. A lot of Western stores out there. What do you feel like separates Double C from all the other competition?
I feel like there's a lot of things that separate us. Our customer service, I feel like we help our customers very well. I feel like we're very friendly, and at least we try to be. We strive to be a friendly, family-based business. I also feel like our prices are very good. I feel like we try to keep our prices and our merchandise to a point that the whole family can shop here. And I mean, some things do have to be a little more expensive just because of the nature, but I feel like we try to keep our prices down low enough. And just we're always just striving to get the newest merchandise, the best merchandise that we can for them, and just we just try our best to do the best we can all the time. So I feel like, mainly that our customer service and our prices kind of differentiate us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, social media, they're there, and also the website, doublecwestern.com. So, proud sponsor of the show, Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Miss Diane and the great folks at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but Double C Western Supply does. Kickoff, C.J. Mathis returns the football. He'll get it out of the 22-yard line. Took it to the 8, a 14-yard return. And so a running clock now, 9:08 to go, third quarter, 48-7. Anderson County. We've hit a buzzsaw tonight, folks. Coach, you got to give credit where credit's due. Everything's gone right for Anderson County tonight because they've created that, quite frankly. And so it is that which it is, 48-7. They've scored 48 unanswered.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after that first drive of the Cyclones, like you said, it's been all Mavericks.
Hand off to the train. The train gets up to about the 22-yard line. Line of scrimmage at 23. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, not much more. Reese Russell making the stop now for Anderson County. Mark the football at about the 25-yard line. 8:25 to go, running clock. Picks up 2, second and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line. Trying to get something going here tonight. It's been the Waylon LaRue and Trent Strickland show. These guys have put on the show, Coach.
Yeah, they sure have. They've got some really good football players. They have a great team. They can hurt you through the air. They can run the football. Defensively, they're tough. They're a good football team, no doubt about it.
25-yard line picks up 2, second and 8. Will bring 3 to the near side, the wide side of the field. Schlegel with a single setback. He'll get the handoff. C.J. Mathis at the 25, and they're waiting on him. Tackle made by Anderson County's Jeremy Hall, 6 foot 265 senior. Puts it to the 26-yard line, third and long, 7:48 running clock, third quarter. We're on the short end of a 48-7 score here. 2 to the near side, the wide side, 1 to the far side. Backs, single setback, and Mathis. Schlegel down to 17 on the play clock. A running clock here in the third, 7:32 to go. 4-man front, Anderson County. And their powder blue tops tonight. Black room was trimmed out in white. Those out in the flat, and it sails on the intended receiver. Zach Wallen out there around the 35-yard line. Sailed on him. Incomplete. Will punt the football, and they're going to get the ball back. Head coach Davey Gillum enjoying a big one tonight. Offensive coordinator, former Sullivan South star Aaron St. Clair.
Called a few of his games.
I did. Defensive coordinator Tony Lambert for Anderson County. I think it's safe to say, unfortunately, but I think it's safe to say they're heading to Greenville next week. That'll be a heck of a football game.
Maybe Greenville heading this way.
It may be. That's true, too.
Is.
Here's a kick. It'll bounce around, and Anderson County, it'll be good field positions down at about the 46-yard line by Kyron Smalls at the Anderson County 46. What is their Greenville score?
28-10 up over Gibbs. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, you'll still go to Greenville, right? Or they come here?
I think they come here. I think it moves to the west this year, I believe.
See, that's what I said. Everybody argued. I said if we would win tonight, they would be coming to our place.
Yeah, it's a little deceiving on
It
the,
is, on the
that,
bracketing.
Yeah, on the bracketing, yeah.
But at this point, we're down 48-7. We got our work cut out for us, needless to say. Looks like Hensley throws down the field, got a man open down there. Strickland, he'll make the catch. Nope, batted down. Nice job at the last second. Batted away. Who got it?
That's a little weak right there.
These are going to call a pass interference and a single coverage downfield. Let's see who the guilty party is here. Bryson Rowland. The guilty party in pass interference. Single coverage down the middle of the field. Hensley with the home run ball. And so the penalty will go against the Cyclones here. And they'll mark it down to the 39-yard line of the penalty. So they'll have a great field position. 1st and 10, Cyclone 39. Clock running, 5:10 to go. 3rd quarter, we trail 48-7. So Hensley with LaRue in the backfield. Start at the Cyclone 39 on this one. 3-man front, Elizabethton. Man in motion coming to their side of stops. Play action, Hensley looking. He'll throw downfield. He's got a man. It's going to be underthrown one of the few times tonight. He's been very, very accurate. Incomplete pass down around the 10-yard line. Underthrew his intended receiver, who had good coverage down there by the Cyclones on that particular play.
Yeah, we did. Landry had dropped back from his linebacker position in there. And then also I think that was Wallen that was over there on the coverage as well.
And
nice
Jack
job.
Blevins.
Yep.
Blevins was there.
Yeah.
So Rowland in one corner, Blevins in the other corner. So it brings up a 2nd and 10, 39-yard line. Hensley, quick throw to the far side, caught, bounced out of bounds.
Tackle by Jack over there.
Jack Blevins bounced him out. Nice job by Jack. Ball will be at the market at the 36-yard line for Anderson County. Picks up 3, 3rd and 7. Clock rolling, 3:52 running clock, 3rd quarter. We trail 48-7. So 3rd down and 7, 36-yard line. Hand off to LaRue. LaRue bounces up the middle, and he'll get it down about the 32-yard line. He dances, he's got the speed, he also got the jitterbug moves too. LaRue's the package, he can do it. Waylon LaRue, tackle made by Landry Buckles, and also call out the name of Gavin Kodak for the Cyclones. 4th down and 4, they're going for it. 33-yard line. Hensley will keep it himself. He'll run it, he'll get to the 30, and he'll get to the 29 and shove back. Ben Adams there, Landry Buckles there on the running back carry by the quarterback and the quarterback draw by Hensley. And let's see if they got the first down. It looks like
they did.
They did. First down, Anderson County. And they'll move the sticks at the 2:51 running clock, 3rd quarter here. Long drive back. Things aren't going our way. I would think it'll be a fairly quick post game tonight, folks. If you're waiting for the Gettysburg Address, you ain't getting it. Plus, I'm hungry. That's the most important thing. 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Hensley puts a man in motion from near side to far side. Coming this way, LaRue turns the corner. LaRue to the 30. He's at the 25. He's at the 20. He is shifty, out of bounds at the 10-yard line. LaRue bounced out of bounds. Who got him this time? Let's see. Bryson Rowland popped him out of bounds. Nice job by Bryson. And Landry Buckles there as well. But not before LaRue gets it down to the 13-yard line. Another first down for the Anderson County Mavericks. Running clock, 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They're inside the red zone again, 1st and 10 to the 13-yard line. Hensley rolls out in the flat, the wide side of the field. Stop, plants, throws, end zone, threw in behind his man. Incomplete. Intended receiver downfield was number 4. It'll be Israel Small. Threw in behind him. He was open. A misfire a few days had tonight by Hensley. Incomplete pass. That would have been a touchdown, Coach.
Yeah, you're right. He saw him break open across the middle there late and kind of threw back against his body and just overthrew it just a smidge.
Running clock, minute 28 to go, 3rd quarter. So our local teams tonight, Bearden and Dobbins minute, Science Hill and Maryville. No, Maryville's winning big. Unicoi County's playing Gatlinburg-Pittman. What a year for Unicoi County with the floods and a spike down by Hensley. So he spiked it on a 3rd down and 10. Had Coach Rice on earlier in the week on the sports show. I mean, they're out there. They had right in the middle of the flood. They had 2 players lose parents drowned in the flood. They had to bring in water from Unicoi because the water in Irwin, the plant was shut down because of the floods. I mean, what a year they've had. Hensley looking. He'll throw, and it's going to be tipped. And nice job by Kyron Smalls. He was there at the goal line on a. Yeah, let's see. It's going to be 4th down.
That was a nice play, as you said there. Kyron had dropped back there and just went off his fingertips, almost had an interception. So it's got 4th down coming up right here. And Mavericks are trying to decide. Looks like they're going to come over and talk about it, maybe call timeout. Or just easily let the quarter
end.
Yeah.
Hensley on a slant pattern over the middle, and Kyron Smalls tipped it to the goal line. Knocked it away, and your 3rd quarter's in the books. Running clock, 3rd quarter. We bring you back to 4th. Come back with us. We played 3. We trail 48-7. You're listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Football.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if I help somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
We start the 4th quarter. They're going to try a field goal. It's going to be a 30-yarder from the really opposite hash mark. And let's see who's going to do the honors here. It will be, there's the kick, and he misfires, misses. One of the few things have gone wrong tonight for Anderson County. They missed the field goal opportunity by Jackson Payne, and so we'll take over on downs, trailing 48-7. Running clock. We'll crank it back up.
Ready for the change of possession, yes, sir.
So you got good news for us from Nico. Will be ready to go tomorrow night. Is that correct?
That's correct. He'll be starting at quarterback for the Vols.
So Nico gets the green light. He'll be the man tomorrow night for the Volunteers. He'll be the starting quarterback, ready to go. 48-7, Anderson County. 48 unanswered. We get the ball back. 1st and 10. Cyclones on our 20-yard line of the missed field goal. Slagle, hands off far side, Buckles. Landry short side of the field down the far sideline to the 25, 30, 35. Good chunk of real estate. Buckles still coming at you, and he'll advance the football. Let's see from the 20. Let's see where the market got bumped out of bounds on the far sideline. And they'll mark the football at about the 31-yard line at a double C Western Supply 1st down. Wrangler jeans, jackets, toboggans. Cold weather's coming. That's the place you want to get your jackets. Your barn jackets, jean jackets, hand off to Buckles, and he's popped that time. 31 on the 1st and 10, and dropped right there. Probably, Coach. No gain on the blood.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe a yard, maybe. Yeah, maybe a yard. That's a nice tackle there.
32-yard line, making a tackle small for Anderson County. 32-yard line. Hand off. Buckles turns the corner, short side of the field, and knocked down. Gets out over the 35 to about the 36. And Buckles turns it, and 28 makes the tackle.
Yep. So 3rd and 5.
And 28 would be for them Eli Slover, S-L-O-V-E-R. Running clock, 10:35 to play. So Slover, a 5'7", 170 senior. Slagle, bubble screen out in the flat, caught Justin Whitehead near side of the 40. He'll get it out to about the 41-yard line. Be close to the 1st down. He needed 5. It's going to be very close with the market.
I believe they're going to give it to him.
Tackle made by Aiden Cole, the sophomore for Anderson County. But a first down for the Cyclones. Move the sticks. Not going our way tonight, but there's a lot of youngins coming back for next year's football team. We'll talk about that in the postgame. We'll say thank you to our seniors tonight, wrapping up their career at Elizabethton High School. Schlegel rolls out in the flat. Rhett looking, throws downfield, come back pass caught at midfield and brought down right there at about the 48-yard line by Zach Wallen. So Wallen gets it to the 49-yard line, pick up a 7, a nice throw and catch from Schlegel to Zach Wallen. Of course, both of those guys will be back next year. Wallen, a junior, and Rhett Schlegel's a junior. Second down and 3 at the Cyclone 49-yard line. Handoff coming this way to CJ. Tries to turn the corner wide side of the field. He does so to the 45. He's down to the 41. Still coming at you. That's what I like, Coach. You're down 41 points. We're still coming.
Yeah.
So Mathis takes it from the 49 down to the Maverick. They'll mark the football at the 41-yard line by C.J. Mathis.
Sophomore.
First and 10 Cyclones on a double C Western Supply first down. Sell the Montana Goldsmith jewelry. They sell Ariat work boots. Schlegel, play action. Flashed out of the pocket, plenty of time. Looking. He'll throw it downfield, and he'll snap a throw. Caught down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And that one's coming back as a hold. Nice catch, though. He had plenty of time. It's with good reason. Zach Wallen made the catch, but there'll be a hold, and they're going to bring it back, I think. So the clock continues to run here. The penalty flags against the Cyclones. It'll come back. Tough break, Wallen. That was a nice throw, but
yeah,
he had all kinds of time with good reason. There was a hold call against us. So to the 49-yard line of the Cyclones, goes back across midfield. Clock inside of 8 to play on the running clock. We trail 48-7. Quick bubble screen to the far side, caught 50, far sideline 45, and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And a flag into the play. Catch made by Zach Wallen again for the Cyclones. He's having a good night tonight. Flag at the end of the play was he got bumped out of bounds. The man in the white hat will make the call. See what he says there. He'll come to the middle of the field, and he will say, personal foul, Anderson County. First down, Cyclones. So the clock continues to run, 7:05, but we advance the football with the penalty down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. First and 10, Betsy. Still coming. The J train back there now from the 27-yard line. First and 10. Coming this way, and it'll be down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. So catch made by the Cyclones.
Jack Blevins.
Jack Blevins makes the catch.
Same play we opened the ball game with.
Yep, same thing. Not nearly the results, but a catch nonetheless for Blevins. Tell you the guy I'm most impressed with, he got asked to get in there and snap that ball all season, the freshman Nolan Loveday.
Yep.
He's done a heck of a job.
Yeah,
Schlegel over the middle. It's got a high throw. It pulls it down at the 11. Nice catch. And then advances down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. High throw, and Zach Wallen makes the catch. Takes it from the 24 down to the Anderson County. And they'll mark the football down about the 9. A 15-yard pass play. And a double C Western Supply first down here. The clock trickles down to 5:55 to play. But we're knocking on the door here. In the red zone at the 9-yard line. Schlegel. Pressure, running for dear life and looking to the far side. He'll run out of bounds and then throw it, and it's going to be caught, I think. Let's see.
Yep.
It is a nice diving catch at the 1-yard line by Jack Blevins. So Blevins gets it down to the 1-yard line. First and goal, Cyclones. Second and goal, Cyclones in the 1. 5:25 to go in the ball game.
J-Train.
The train gets a handoff and is upended and does not get it. They dropped him. They knew what was coming, and he got submarine and dropped. Young man made the tackle, comes up a little gimpy, number 11. That would be Zach Hapney. Clock at 5:13 to go. Now they'll stop the clock. And we got an injured Maverick. And they've got him on his back in the end zone, taking a look at him.
Oh, is it?
It is a cyclone down. You're right. Thank you. It's a cyclone down on his back, and
yeah, there's no way to tell a number right now.
Sean will go out and take a look at him. He's laying on his back in the end zone here. The artificial turf at Anderson County is still laying on his back. Justin Smith out there from Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. And so the attention to that young man, we'll find out who it is, obviously. We're not going to begin to speculate. That's not our job. We just have one down. We'll tell you about it, who it is after this break. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates Physical Therapy Services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. Mm-hmm. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher-ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in physical therapy services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility.
Shuffle pass to Chiron Smalls. Injured player was Landon Hughes. They'll shuffle to Slagle. Will shuffle to Chiron. He's dropped back at the 5. He loses yardage at the 5-minute mark of the ball game. Running clock. So that one didn't work. They shuffled the pass along the line of scrimmage to Chiron. He got shoved back a little bit. Actually put it back to the 6-yard line. We're going for it. 4th and goal from the 6. Rhett will look. He's got time. He'll flush out of the pocket, run to the short side of the field, throw to the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it's going to be touchdown. Cyclones. Touchdown. Zach Wallen. Great job. Great presence and poise to wait that one out. He rolled out of the short side of the field, stopped, and planted and rifled a touchdown pass to Zach Wallen. 16th touchdown pass of the season for Red Slagle. 48-13 now.
Rhett did a nice job, like you said there, eluding the blitz and rolled out to his right. Gave Zach time to get open in the end zone and then made a nice tight throw right on the edge of the end zone.
On a 4th and 6, Bowers point after here. Ball down. It's Campbell kicking this one. It's high up, deep enough as a senior. Maybe his final
Give him
kick.
a chance to kick. Yep.
Great.
Good for him.
Nice job for Sean. Let him kick that. 48-14 is split the uprights back after this. You're watching, in this case, listening to Elizabethton Cyclone football. It's an exciting doubleheader of Milligan University basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join legendary coaches Phil Worrell for the men's game, Rich Aubrey for the Lady Buffs game, and yours truly this coming Saturday at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse as the Buffs host the True McConnell Bears out of Georgia. The Lady Buffs at 2 o'clock, the men tip off at 4 o'clock. It is a Milligan University basketball doubleheader. It all starts at 1:45 this Saturday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Milligan University basketball. Back at Anderson County High School, 4:34 to play, 48-14 now. Zach Wallen's 6th touchdown of the season. Rhett Schlegel's 16th touchdown of the season.
It was a nice drive there by the Cyclones. You know, a few of those seniors still out there, and like you said, not quitting and able to take that ball and drive it into the end zone. That's a great way there to roll toward the end of this game.
Campbell will kick it. It'll be returnable at the 5. He'll come to the 10, to the 15. He'll come to the 20, 25, near sideline 30. Look out, he may go. One man to stop him, and he's not going to stop him. Touchdown, kickoff, return. How far, Coach?
Oh, gosh. I would say
98?
98, yep.
98-yard kickoff return. (54-14), a 98-yard kickoff return. Eli Ledford, I believe, is the man who did that.
That was Waylon LaRue again on the touchdown, number 2.
LaRue did it again?
Yep.
Point after, a little man out there now. New kicker, and it's blocked by the Cyclones.
Zach Wallen.
Zach Wallen blocks it, but LaRue, a 98-yard kickoff return. Keeps the score at 54-14 on a point after block by Zach Wallen. You may get him a sandwich for poor Travs. 54-14. What we got LaRue tonight? We got LaRue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns tonight.
I think that's a productive night.
Think he'll sleep good.
I think so.
Waylon LaRue, a 5-touchdown night tonight for Anderson County. He's the real deal. I'll tell you what, this is a good football team.
Yep.
When they play Greenville, I don't know where I'll be next Friday night. I may come watch that one. That'd be a good ball game. Greenville and Anderson County. 4:02 to go in the ball game. 54-14. Anderson County. Hello, Junior Stanley, Don Lowe, Mary Calhoun, Ronnie Fair, Tammy Hill. Jonathan Morton, Andrew White. Nick Clay, B.J. Grindstaff, Helen Blevins, Lori Wilson, Charles Peters, Jill Hart, Teresa Duggar, Judy Crockett, J.C. Bowers, Kendall Treadway. Some of the folks watching tonight, thank you, or listening in this case. So they'll kick it away after LaRue, his 5th touchdown, a 98-yard kickoff return. Back deep for the Cyclones.
Landry Buckles.
And
Justice.
Justice Wallen. Yep. Here's the kick, end over end. It'll be taken on the fly at the 10. Fumble the ball. It's up for grabs, and Anderson County may have gotten it. They did. Came up and hit the shin guard of Justice Wallen. It ricocheted off his shin guard, bounced away, and Anderson County recovers the football. It goes from bad to worse at the 15-yard line. They've got it on the fumble and the kickoff return. Wallen came up, caught on the fly, one of the few miscues all season on our kickoff return team. And it bounced off his thigh pad and became a free football, and Anderson County recovers it at the 15-yard line. At the 3:25 mark to go in the football game, and Anderson County has got it again. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Football. Now this from Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Anderson County trying to capitalize on our 4th turnover of the night. They'll set up shop at the 15-yard line with 3:25 to go in the football game. Hand off, new man back there at the 15. He'll take it down. Mercifully, LaRue's done tonight. He'll get it down about the 12-yard line. 48, that would be Logan Crumley making the run. Big J made the tackle. Javen Moorfield, number 61, in a nose man, making a stop, who will be playing his last game as a Cyclone, along with Kodak, and got some new guys out there. Let's see what we got. Clock down to 2:54. Call out some of these guys' names.
Riley Jones.
Yep. So Crumley back there again with a new quarterback as well. Hands off to Crumley. Crumley will push it, and he'll take it down to about the 9-yard line. Let's see who's on the bottom of that play. Big J making a stop again, Moorfield. So LaRue is mercifully done tonight. 5 touchdowns for Waylon LaRue. 4 turnovers tonight on the Cyclones. And you know this, if you follow football, you can't make 4 turnovers in a playoff game. Just not going. It's going to go against you, and it has. It's real simple. Credit Anderson County. They've done everything right tonight. They've had a big night against our ball club. 2 minutes to go in the game. New man back there, number 9. Kyron Small still in there hitting, and he got that, picked up the tackle. Another great job for Kyron. Close out a great career tonight for the Cyclones.
Jace Orton on the carry there, number 9 for
Buckles.
Mavs.
Thank you. Buckles on the stop, too. So he's got his, Sean's keeping the starters out there to wrap this thing up. A minute 25 to go here. 4th down and 3 from the 8-yard line. So Anderson County will bring 2 to either side of the offensive set. With a new QB, number 1's out there right now. Place of Hensley. And he'll hand off at the 5-yard line, gets swarmed. The Cyclones got him on what appeared to be a busted play. They're on the second-team offense. Moorfield under there, Big J making a nice stop. They did Riley Jones. Good job, Riley, number 81. So, Cyclones take over on downs. Clock at 48 seconds to play in the football game. So Elizabeth is going to wrap things up at 7-4. They'll go to 10-1, and they'll move on now to the quarterfinals of the Class 4A TSS AA playoffs. Down to 30 seconds to go. It was not our night. It was their night. You got to give them props. Final score, 54-14, Anderson County. Cyclones come back at 7-4, as we said, and Anderson County goes to 10-1 to move on now to the quarterfinals, and we'll go back home and take a week or 2 off, get back in the weight room, and get ready to go for the 2025 season. 54-14 your final. Elizabethton losing. Anderson County prevails. The Mavericks will move on now, as we said, to the quarterfinals. Coach, this wasn't our night. Just that real simple.
It was not. I mean, Anderson County's a good football team. Their record shows that, and just a great performance by them tonight. You know, the Cyclones started out with a great first possession, go down and score, and build a little momentum, but it didn't last long. The Mavs came right back the next series, took the lead, or tied it up, and then took the lead on the next series. And just too many miscues for the Cyclones, too many turnovers, missed tackles, and some things like that. But again, got to give them credit. A good football team. There's a reason why we missed some of those tackles, but really, really proud of the Cyclones this year. A lot of adversity. Like you said, playing a lot of young guys, got a lot of players back next year. The future is very bright for the Cyclones, so we don't want anyone to feel sorry for us. I know those guys don't either. They're going to go at it, work hard, like you said, get back in there. But just hats off to the seniors for keeping the team together and making it to the second round of the playoffs.
So, final score, 54-14. Scoring tonight, you had a touchdown by C.J. Mathis and a touchdown with Justice Wallow. We had 4 turnovers tonight, just an uncharacteristic night for our football team. And quite frankly, they caused it. Anderson County made us be an uncharacteristic football team. They really came out and played a heck of a football game. Our seniors tonight Playing their final game as a Cyclone, Bryson Rowland, Landry Buckles, Billy Woodby, Kyron Smalls, Caleb Campbell, Ben Adams, Seth Campbell, Javen Moorfield, Gavin Kodak, Landon Hughes, A.J. Campbell. I think I got them all. We'll miss them. There's some good kids on that team.
Sure are.
They're all good kids on this team. Not some, they all are. They're good kids, and they'll make good citizens, and just was not our night. 54-14 the final. We'll come back and close it out. Well, actually, we can close it out right now. So we finish now in the playoffs here, 1-5 against Anderson County. 662 wins, 366 defeats, and 27 ties for our storied football program. Sean Whitten now 168-53 in his 18th season, so we'll see him break the all-time win record. Hello, sir. Thank you. All-time win record of his grandfather, the late Dave Ryder, next year. He is 5 to time and 6 to do it. Sean in the playoffs now 33-14. And again, our football team tonight we had that opening drive, man, it looked really good, and then all of a sudden a guy by the name of LaRue, Waylon LaRue, took over 5 touchdowns tonight. And you look after that touchdown run by C.J. Mathis, and they come right back down the field. A Strickland touchdown pass, a LaRue 4-yard run, a Strickland touchdown. We trail 20-7 into the first quarter. LaRue a 53-yard run. LaRue a 4-yard run. Halftime we're down 34-7. LaRue an 80-yard run. Strickland a 35-yard interception. LaRue a 98-yard kickoff return. They did it every way tonight. They did an interception touchdown. They did a kickoff return. I mean, they were hitting on all the cylinders. LaRue, 9 carries, 181 yards. There you go.
20-yard average, and then his kickoff return gave him the five scores on the night.
Here's our numbers tonight for our guys. For the Cyclones, C.J. Mathis, 10 carries, 35 yards. Passing, Red Schlegel, 11 out of 16 for 86 yards and 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Receiving tonight, but this is nice. I appreciate Anderson County pumping out these stats. It's very nice. Zach Wallen, 8 catches, 67 yards and a touchdown. Whitehead, 3 catches. Blevins, 2 catches. Wallen, 1 catch. Caleb Campbell punted the ball 3 times for a 37-yard average. Again tonight for them, Hensley, 6 out of 10, 121 yards and a touchdown and an INT. But the man tonight, Waylon LaRue, 9 carries, 181 yards, 5 touchdowns tonight. That pretty much sums it up, sir.
Sure
it's
does.
just that simple. 54-14 the final. Our season's over. They advance now to the quarterfinals against Greenville. Did they not win tonight against Gibbs?
They were up big.
Yeah.
I'll give you another final score there in just a second.
Yep. Our Port Charles Deli player of the game tonight. We'll pick that when we come back, and we'll close this thing out right after this. You are watching, in this case, listening to Elizabethton Cyclone football.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dooley Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the jeweler's bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
All right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. 5-touchdown night by Waylon LaRue. Final score 54-14. Our Port Travis Deli players of the game tonight. We'll get some final scores. We'll get out of here. Port Travis Deli players of the game tonight will go to C.J. Mathis, our sophomore running back who led us in rushing and had the first touchdown of the night, a 4-yard scamper. He'll get a free sandwich from Port Travis. And also Jack Blevins had a big catch early. Jack kind of set the tone for us offensively, that 80-yard bubble screen, the first play from scrimmage. And so Jack and C.J. both coming back next year. Blevins, a junior, and C.J. only a sophomore. Coach, look up down this roster before we get out of here. We got some guys come back. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we sure do.
C.J. Mathis, Braylon Britt, William McDuffie, Red Slagle, Samuel Orsburn, Ethan Gregg, Aiden Van Dyke, Jackson Price, Justin Whitehead, Ryan Jones, Zach Wallen, Aiden Cole, Tucker Taylor, Jack Blevins, Will Bowers, our kicker, Justice Wallen, all coming back next year. David Wright, Brady Herman, Gage Reed, Gage Schumann, Channing Medina, Josiah Bird, Andrew Alexander, Tristan Richardson, Jay Bird, the train's coming back next year. Uriah Lucas, Cooper Green, Kyler McGovern, Ryan Green, Aiden Wooden, Dexter Elliott, Leif Erbach, Braden Campbell, Braden Rainwater's back next year after being hurt. Cooper Atkins, Bryson Hughes, Elliott Sutton, just reading down his roster. Brock Mosley, Brendan Orlana, Riley Greer, Nolan Loveday, Logan Bowling, Tanner Peltier, Joshua Oberdick, Aldo Cordell, Riley Jones, Brody Thompson, Brock Shelby, Grayson Brookner, Dagan Walker, Lennox Loveday, Jackson Stearns, and Calix Daughtery. And I forgot to mention 44s. We lose him tonight, too. Ben Adams, one of the seniors in our senior class for Cyclone football. Tough night. Kudos to Anderson County. They did what they had to do, and they did it convincingly. They scored points 20 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, 13 in the third quarter, and 6 points in the fourth quarter to win at 54-14. We turn our attentions now to wrestling, swimming, and our winter sports, and obviously Tuesday, boys and girls basketball, starting with Cobb County on Tuesday night.
Yep. It's an exciting time, and I know that, again, focusing back here on the football season and the fact that it's over, I remember what that felt like both as a coach and a player, and it's very difficult when that last game comes, but hopefully in the days to come they'll be able to look back at the season they had and all the challenges they had to face, and in the middle of a natural disaster, and played two football games in the span of about 5 days. So, I mean, just lots of challenges that they just fought and continue to fight all the way through, and they're certainly a football team that our community can be very proud of.
Video, audio Tuesday night. You're exactly right. We'll be ready to go with that one come Tuesday, bringing it to you. We are ready to go for basketball Tuesday night, 6:15 airtime. Let's wrap it up by giving you, as we always do, our broadcast with the verse of the day. And we'll do it like this right here as soon as I find it. We want to do that. So, boom, 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 boom. Psalms 145, 18 and 19 says, "The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth." Verse 19 says, "He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them." We want to thank him publicly for answering the prayers of Ryan Presnell, who had a good, successful surgery. He's on the mend, and we thank the good Lord for that. Coach, love working with you and Eddie Pless, and one night Joseph Taylor. So we'll see you in basketball. We'll see you down the road. Love working with you. Mr. Bill Anderson, we call you.
Same here. I appreciate it, Tom. Thanks again for the way you highlight our students and our community, and we appreciate it very much.
Cyclones lose tonight. Heartbreaker, but it is what it is. Congratulations to Anderson County. Good luck on – they'll play another team we played this season. They'll take on the Greenville Green Devils in the quarterfinals of the Class 4A TSSAA football playoffs next Friday night. For our director of schools, he's right here, Richard Van Us. For our principal, Dr. John Midner, our athletic director, Joe Diaz, and for our head football coach, Sean Witten. Tom Taylor again, the final. Anderson County 54, your Cyclones 14. Till we greet you Tuesday night at 6:15 for Lady Cyclone and boys basketball. We'll say as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for listening tonight to Elizabethton Cyclone football on the road at Anderson County. Good night, everybody.